I'm going to go run and grab some coffee, and then I'll come and we'll get this thing going. Da, 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 da,
I'm sure they can hear us, but once it goes live, we're live streaming.
Yeah, I haven't done live on Amazon yet, but we'll do that right now. All right, I'll be right back. I'm getting coffee.
All right. Good morning, everybody, and hopefully you guys can hear me. We are starting really soon. We will be coming over to live scene in 1 second, guys. So, on live scene. Good morning to whoever is in here already. Oh. This is a surprise stream from us, guys, so this was not truly planned.
Nope.
Justin is joined in here with me, guys. So if anybody's watching, Justin is in voice chat with me. So he'll be joining in. He'll be talking about the Fire tablets because he had hands-ons with those. But also we will be doing some $5 Amazon gift cards at the end. We will drop the link periodically so you guys can enter throughout the stream. But just remember, you have to be here to win it.
Yes, so, must be present to win in chat.
So
and I'll drop the link on Restream and on Amazon. That way you can enter. Yeah, I'm monitoring our alternate channels too. But remember, you have to come to the Amazon stream chat to be able to win.
My problem is I'm down to one screen and I can only watch certain parts of certain things. So
I use my Fire tablet as my second screen.
So there you go, guys. He uses a Fire tablet. Fire tablet will be the second products that we start talking about. The first one is actually the Blue Yeti, and I'm actually using it right now. But
yeah, I have one too.
I got something kind of surprising that I'm going to try and do on this stream live with you guys with the Blue Yeti. So, we'll get to that in a few minutes. We're going to let a few more people roll in. But the Blue Yeti mic, if you guys know about it, it's an excellent microphone. Mine actually sits approximately 5 to 6 feet from me in the corner of the room because it's the only space available that I could put it. By luck, this microphone has such a good gain that it picks me up very well. Something new with it that I'm going to show you guys is it actually has a built-in software where the software can actually use NVIDIA broadcast background removal in the software instead of having to use the separate software that I was using. And now I learned that this morning. I had no clue that was in there. Second is, if you guys have always asked about the camera that I'm using, that is the OBSBot. It is back to working, unlike the stream yesterday. And that was because I forgot to reboot the PC like I should have before stream.
Oh, you also updated the firmware on it.
Yeah, but it turns out it was just it needed rebooted after the firmware. Oh. And I just didn't have time for the stream to do that because it would have took me like 15 minutes to get everything all open back up, set back up and stuff. So back to the first product at hand, guys. That is the Blue Yeti X microphone. I have the Blue Yeti X Pro. It's pretty much the same microphone, just a couple slight differences. They also have the blackout version. They also have the World of Warcraft version, which is pretty cool too. Good morning, Dana. So I'm going to try and show you guys this. This is their actual software for this. So we're going to try and hopefully see if this works.
Ooh, G-Hub.
And I know that it was popping up earlier, so we're going to try and do this. Try to get it to capture, guys. That is the only... There we go. Now that you guys can see the software, guys, the software is a full-on software. You have several presets down here, like, bass boost, broadcaster 1, 2, classic radio, crisp and warm, FM, high volume, low volumes, and vintages. I have mine preset because my mic sits so far away. You guys will see the master volume is at 100, but my input gain is at 48. It will still peak at certain points on the output level, but that's because I want you guys to hear me. Now, I also have over here what's called the Blue Yeti or Blue Voice enabled, which is some part of their software to some of their settings, which actually I not really, too far into understanding that software, but I know without it, it gets a little more fuzzier, or if you want to call noisier. Not a true noise, but almost like, if you're looking at a camera and you looked at the noise from a camera, it's more pixelated. So that's kind of cool. Now they do have an effects part in here, which is very, very cool. You can change it to like
alien voice. I don't know if that changed it. If anybody's monitoring, you'll know that their voice may have just changed. So you can actually change those.
We're going to change that back off. We're not going to go through too many of those, but they do have like DJ Robot, Demons, Electric Beast, and more, and you can actually create your own. Now here's the new part that I found this morning, and that is the NVIDIA part. They actually have it built in. This is their beta version of it, but it does have it. So if you guys have the Yeti mics, you can actually add the NVIDIA broadcast and start working with it to have background removal. And they do have a gain for it. I have it at 100% because my neighbors are a little loud lately. So we're trying to block them out permanently while doing these streams. So
yeah, the noise reduction, the gate, and the de-esser and the limiters are amazing at reducing background noise. They give you really fine grain control.
They really are, and I don't think Justin knew that this was in the software. So now you do.
Well, I knew about the noise reduction, but not the NVIDIA.
They added it in with the new update the other day. So pretty cool. You got a sampler, guys. If you want to do sampler stuff, they got air raids, a whole bunch of different sounds that you can add on and expressions. But you can also over here, you can change coloring of how you want your microphone to look or change. So like I have coloring as blue as live. And if I mute it, the blue ring right here will actually turn red to tell me that it's muted. By luck, it happens more than you think that you'll forget it. You can also change modes for like microphone mode, headphone mode, direct monitoring, fixed effects, and direct monitoring effects. Even with peak metering and stuff, you can change the colors for those to work out also. And then you can go into here, and this is some of your other little stuff. Like if you have a 3.5 millimeter jack, guys, plug your headset into it, and then you can get feedback, and that you can hear what the mic is hearing with that connected. Now, something I did not point out up here, and I'm going to try and find it, that I just saw it a little bit ago, is right here. It's called the polar pattern. You can change it from cardioid to omnidirectional to stereo to bidirectional. I leave it at cardioid because it seems to work best for me, but omnidirectional will pick up more surround around your face instead of directional towards you. So that's just a little bit about the software, and I kind of think it's pretty cool. They do have an equalizer, guys, if you need it, and signal cleanup if you need it. Adjusting the voice EQ, you can definitely adjust it. Software is very full, very, very well thought out and done. If you guys have any questions about that, please let us know, and we'll try to answer it. Is it compatible with Mac OS?
Yes.
I know the microphone can be used on Mac. The software, I believe, can be used on Mac also, but I don't know how well because I don't have a Mac, so I cannot.
So G-Hub exists for Mac. You could do all the noise getting. I don't know about the NVIDIA Broadcast Beta, but most of the functions work on Mac and the G-Hub software.
If you guys truly, truly want to know, I'm pretty sure I can get Justin to test it out on his wife's Mac.
Oh, she don't use that Mac anymore. She got rid of it.
Oh, well, okay.
She only uses. I converted her back to a Windows laptop. She got tired of trying to figure out.
Never mind.
I don't know about that Mac. So macOS M1. Good question. So,
well, I'll actually have Justin search it real quick while we're talking about the thing.
My wife doesn't have a Mac M1.
So the deal today, they actually have dropped it down from 170 to 139. Even at 170 at full price, it is well worth the money. At 139, it is a smoking deal. You know, I picked it up, and I think I spent, when I picked it up, it was almost $200 something. So I picked up when it very first came out. Oh yeah, no problem. We're always willing to help. If we can figure it out, we will definitely help. It's a really, really killer mic. If you guys know anything about the Blue Voice, Justin uses it on his Logitech headset all the time. It's just a really nice full software. And with the software, the Logitech G Hub, you can, run your web cameras, all that through it. So it's really well done. And, before Blue Yeti was just Blue Yeti. Then they joined Logitech. So you get a more advanced technology, which is really killer. I love the microphone. I use it daily. And what I mean by daily, I use it constantly for everything. And I'm surprised it's still so clean.
So the G Hub software will work on the M1, yes. It's been updated. There were some bugs back in September, but it looks like they're all worked out for the most part.
And that's not to say that a firmware might not bug out at some point, but they usually fix it pretty well.
I had to go to Reddit to dig up some information.
I'm not sure what GarageBand is. He does.
Yeah, GarageBand is an iOS app and a Mac app for audio recording, making music, things like that.
Oh, cool. That's something I learned today. I don't know everything.
I use Audacity on Windows to do all my voiceover work. It's a freeware. It's really good. Yeah.
I just do it right on my what do you call it?
Filmora?
Filmora. Yeah.
Yeah. So Filmora doesn't have as good background noise removal as Audacity. Audacity, you can actually select portions of the audio track and then just remove all background audio from that. It's really good.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't use Audacity enough to know all that, so I always did it the other way. But usually I do it with one takes. I don't have to do voiceovers and stuff. So if you guys understand what we're doing, it's like all the products that we do videos for, we a lot of us do voiceovers, or some of us do one takes, or if you're my wife, it takes you 6 or 7 times to get the perfect one, which is great because she's a perfectionist. She wants to get it right and doesn't want to stumble. And I've just at the point that I've done it so much and repetitive over the years that I don't do a lot of voiceovers.
I tend to sometimes, only because I usually have a fan going or an air conditioner or some background noise, and I record a lot on my phone, and that doesn't have good noise cancellation.
Well, and that's the thing. So if you guys are listening to the microphone and us chatting,
I'm
bouncing around in my chair right now, and it's squeaking. You guys aren't hearing that. The fan that's right over here, that's on high. The neighbor is beating on the door next door. So you guys, these microphones work well, especially with the softwares. Very, 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 very well. Now, guys, again, remember, we are doing $5 Amazon gift cards at the end of the stream. We will be giving 2 of them away. So enter the link that Justin will drop again. And make sure to enter, guys, because we'll be doing that. And probably I think it's next Thursday is my next one, right?
That is your next stream, yes. But we got a really special stream with me and my wife this Sunday. We're not only giving away some of my wife's diamond jewelry, but we're giving away 2 $25 Amazon gift cards during the Sunday stream.
Very cool. And so, like I was saying, okay, we'll add that in there too. So Justin's next stream tomorrow, they'll be giving 2 diamond diamond earrings, 2 sets of those, 1 diamond pendant, plus 2 $25 gift cards. So my next Thursday stream, though, I'm actually going to throw in a surprise gift bag. I'm going to pick some stuff out of my closet, and I'm going to ship it to somebody in chat that's there, and they'll get to pick something out. And I'm going to grab some cool stuff. I mean, there could be some, like earbuds. I have plenty of sets of earbuds, maybe some power banks, maybe a QI charger. You never know what I have. I have a lot of stuff. I just need to downsize. So we're going to throw that in there, especially since it's going to be the day before Christmas Eve. So just throwing that out there, guys. I will be doing that, and we will be handing some stuff out.
Wife's
So the
gonna be
next
glad
product,
you're
guys,
reducing the
that
closet.
oh yeah, definitely. I mean, if you guys saw my floor right here, right now, there's 12 packages right here, and there's like 6 over here, and it's just, it's time to make some space. A collection of your t-shirts. Thank you. You have no clue about my t-shirt collection, but I need to add more. I need some more Dragon shirts, and I also need to get a new Dragon Blogger hat because I broke my Dragon Blogger hat. So I've been wearing this
Yeah,
constantly.
I like James's t-shirts too. He has always awesome t-shirts.
If you ask my wife, I wear some very bright clothes. So the next product, guys, that we're going to be talking about is the Amazon Fire 7-inch tablet. Justin will kind of go through his little spiel. Then we'll play a little video clip, guys. So I'll let him do his.
So, guys, the Fire 7 tablet, especially the new one, is the ultimate second household device for kids or family members. You could do so much with it you don't even realize. Not to mention the fact that you can listen to audiobooks with it, you can watch movies, Amazon Prime, but at its price of $34.99, you can use it as a second monitor. I use my Kindle Fire tablets on a gooseneck arm, and I use them to monitor Twitch chat, Restream chat, have a second browser window up. For $34.99, you're getting a mini second monitor. It's insane what you could do with it. And you can also sideload Google Play, any Android app on the APK App Store you can load on the Fire tablet. You're not limited to just the Amazon apps. I use it to play Star Traders Frontiers. I use my Fire tablets a lot more than people think because I find versatile ways to use them as second monitor devices, as portable travel devices. They really are worth it when they go on sale. Just because they're so versatile and what you could do with them. They're not the most powerful gaming Android tablet. They don't play like Roblox very well. I tried playing Roblox because my son plays Roblox, and that's a good framework game that a lot of kids like to play. So Roblox does still lag and stutter even on the latest Fire 7 and Fire 10s, but in general, they're getting better, and they play, most casual games without issue at all. So,
I have
yeah,
a question with
really,
that.
really like the Fire tablets.
I wonder how good it works with the Luna software for Amazon.
That's a good
Since
question
it is
to
a
test.
cloud-based, I wonder how well it really works.
Probably should work as well as your internet service. It probably shouldn't really stress the hardware at all.
Yeah, but will
And the
will
Fire
the
10
the
has 3 gigs
graphics
of RAM.
keep up?
So
Yeah.
it should because it is a really, really high resolution 3 gigs of RAM. So I would think it could keep up. It's mostly chokes on the CPU and GPU usage, right? When you're playing like a 3D rendering game.
Yeah,
But if
yeah,
it's
yeah.
streaming the game and you're not using the CPU or GPU to do all the rendering and encoding and decoding, it should be fine. It
See,
should
that's
really
why
be
I
good. But that's a
asked.
good test.
It's a good question because at some point I will be testing out Luna on the TV because
Yeah.
I have yet to test that out. I want to get some more videos out. I just have to pre-purchase the plan again at some point.
Yeah, so one of the cool things I like about the Fire 10 tablet is sometimes when I'm in a hotel room or I'm by myself, I type fast. But if I'm mobile, I can't type on a touchscreen. I suck at typing on a touchscreen. My fingers can't type fast enough. I'm a touch typist. I need to feel the keys, so I'm not so good. What I really like is the voice to text feature is pretty fantastic, and the auto pickup doesn't make a lot of mistakes. It's actually pretty accurate. I would say 97 to 99% accurate when I do voice to text. If I need to make notes or I get ideas on stuff I want to blog about later, I'll just, enter, voice to
So what
text
you're
that into
saying
my
is
Fire tablet.
about at like $35 is what they're wanting. It works
Yep.
very, very well.
Yeah, you won't find a better tablet, especially for kids. Low budget.
Low
We have a
budget.
ton of low budget. So I'll tell you right
Good.
now, Nubwo. Any headset by Nubwo, you're gonna love. Nubwo is the best low budget headset brand that I've ever tested. They have a lot of headsets under $25. Everyone has a fantastic mic. It sounds great.
In
Nubwo
fact,
is
I
my
used
favorite low
one.
budget
I
headset.
tested one and it was phenomenal.
Yep.
And I believe it was under 40 bucks.
I've never tested a cheap, like low price headset as good as Nubwo. And I've tested so many models, the N7, N20. Nubwo makes the best budget headsets in my opinion. So just find a
So
headset by
we will
Nubwo, look
write
for a
that down. We
budget
will
one.
actually
So
add
good.
that in. I am planning on doing a web camera stream for everybody because I have a lot of web cameras. So we can do another stream with definitely headsets. And I'm not sure why my picture just flickered like that. But I apologize, everybody. I just
So
saw this flicker
I
everywhere.
posted in chat. This is the Nubbo N12. It's $23.99 right now, 40% off. For $23.99, this headset is incredible. It sounds as good as $60 headsets, even the mic. $23.99. You won't find a better headset for $23.99. I just posted the link in chat. Honestly,
Yeah, I use some high end headsets, and I gotta admit the couple I used were actually pretty phenomenal.
Yeah, and we use the wireless. I use the wireless Nubbo tunes. I have the G6, the G7, the G3. The wireless headsets are good too and really good. They're more expensive than the wireless ones versus the wired ones, but yeah. 5 people on my team have reviewed Nubbo headsets, including Merle, Kat. Everybody's liked them. The Nubbos are really, really good. I want to say Nubbo must be a rebrand of a previous brand name. They remind me of Sadie's back in the day, but Nubbo's definitely the best.
I thought that too, but I thought the Sadie's headsets weren't as good.
Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely much better than Sadie's was. But I don't know. I don't know if Nubbo's a rebrand from a previous brand, but they're fantastic.
It's possible. I mean, anything's possible. So we will actually play the little Fire tablet video of Justin showing this off, guys. This is the Fire HD8, but it's pretty much the same as the 7. And then we'll get on to the Fire HD10, I believe it is, right?
Correct. HD10 is my newest one that I have right now that I use every day.
I take that back. Justin did not have hands-on with this one.
Alexa, how exciting is that?
Did you suddenly get muted, James, or is it just me? Oh no, it's a stream delay. Never mind.
Sealed on the top, which is great. It's great.
Yeah,
nobody's seeing the video. They're just hearing it.
Inside.
What do you mean? It was shown.
We got in. We made
maybe it's
some headway.
Hold on, maybe there's a stream delay.
Look at that.
No, it wasn't.
It's really sealed in there. And when we're
taking software
out. Wow, look at that.
There we go.
Not too much package waste, which is great. And this nice.
I will admit that about Amazon packaging with their products. There isn't a lot of left. Yeah, I apologize. For some reason, it muted the screen picture.
We have the charger. Has a USB charger, but it does come with the wall mount and a nice sealed wrapper. So I'm going to go ahead and open that for you guys. You can see right here, there's a little slit. I'm going to pull it up. And then I'm going to slide it up like that. And voila. Let's see. Wow, this already feels really nice. It has a nice matte black. And it has a gloss Amazon logo. And already, wow, looks really good. So I've logged into the Wi-Fi, and so now I am going to go ahead and put my tablet on its charger, which it comes with. It has the USB cord, which you can easily plug into a USB port. And right here, you can see is the plug to charge it.
So are these tablets USB-C or old school?
It does come with this.
Okay, the Fire 7 is still old school, but all the new ones are USB-C. They converted to USB-C for the newest models.
That's why I had to ask.
I can tell you this tablet feels really
so the new Fire 10 and the next one, which is the one I currently use every day, is USB-C. And it's so much better than USB-C.
Give it to a child to use. It feels
Charger is much faster too.
Sturdy, but at the same time, it's lightweight, which is great. When you log into your Amazon Fire HD 8 tablet, you get prompted to your Wi-Fi and logging into your Amazon account, which then connects to your other Amazon devices and also lets you know about other Amazon devices in case you want to create an account on those programs. So already it's very user-friendly. It had a tutorial, and in the initial prompting stages, it does allow you to right away create a child-safe account, which I appreciate that.
You want me to play this whole thing?
Whether you have a child,
nah, you don't have to play the whole thing.
All right, guys. So you get the gist of that one. Now I have a couple more questions that I know Justin can answer for us. What is the battery life like?
Okay, so if you're using it to listen to music or watch videos or watch YouTube or Amazon Prime, the Fire 7 could get around 6 to 8 hours easily for me. The Fire 10 is a little longer. because there's a bigger battery. If you're actually playing gaming on it and doing things like that, it drops the battery significantly, maybe 4 to 5 hours is tops before it starts peaking. But with the USB-C, it charges very fast. And in general, it works very well. Like I said, the Fire 7 is ideal for kids because it actually has a lot of safety features. You can actually put in parental mode on it, but I wouldn't actually get the kids Fire tablet. The kids Fire tablet is way too limited and restricted, in my opinion, for most kids. So you want to give them some you want to give them some flexibility to be able to like learn how to use Android devices and manage it, but you could still put parental controls on the regular Fire 7 tablet. So while they do make a kids tablet version of the Fire tablet, I would recommend that for kids under 6, right? If you have kids between 6 or older, get a regular Fire tablet and then just put parental controls on it, rather than getting a kids tablet, because the kids Fire tablets are too limited, and those are really meant for super young kids, in my opinion.
All right, that's pretty cool. If you guys have any questions about the Fire Tablet 7, please ask.
Morning, Allison.
And like I said, for $35, that is actually a pretty good deal. I mean, it's normally $50. So if you just need a quick tablet that works well with a lot of things, I know it's got, web-based searches. It's got everything and anything that Amazon can do, plus shopping. I know you can shop off them if you really need. So it's a pretty cool product. Any questions? Yeah. Justin is here. He has had hands-on with, I believe, almost every model they've made. So he can answer a lot about it.
Yeah, my kids were younger. They had Fire tablets right now. They do make versions that support the SIM card, but not that $34.99 model. No, they do make versions of the Fire tablet that support SIM cards, but not these budget models. These are Wi-Fi only.
I know I tested a couple tablets that had dual SIMs with SD cards, and some of them were just a little too much. So, but yes, that is your answer. I would believe the Fire Tablet 10 probably supports the SIM. If I'm right.
But honestly, just turn on your phone's mobile hotspot and connect the Fire Tablet to it. I think it's overkill to put a SIM on a Fire Tablet, honestly.
As for me, I don't ever touch my hotspot. I have no need. My whole house is fully connected. I just don't need it.
When I was at the hotel in Chicago visiting my son, my 5G mobile hotspot was faster than the hotel Wi-Fi, so I used that more than the hotel Wi-Fi.
And my point is if I'm gonna have to do something, I'll do it off my phone. I don't take tablets or laptops with me. I probably should, but to me, when I'm on vacation, I'm disconnected.
Okay, so I use my phone for almost everything, but when I'm on a plane, like a 6-hour plane flight, I need a larger screen. I can't watch a movie on Netflix on my phone. That's where my Fire 10-inch tablet comes in.
You stay awake on a plane?
Usually.
I sleep the whole way. I snore so loud that everybody gets mad.
My Fire tablet with my Aftershocks bone conduction headphones. It was beautiful.
Yeah. All right, so the next product, guys, is the Fire Tablet 10. Now, this is another product I believe Justin had hands-on with. We will show the video of that.
Yep, I just bought this one in like April of this year. This is the brand new HD10. This is the newest model they make, and this is fantastic. Upgraded RAM.
We'll show the video, and then he can talk about it a little more. Like I said, this has got USB-C, guys, so it's a little bit better.
I am here unboxing the new Fire HD10 tablet, and I chose this bluish kind of turquoise, so it was a little dark for turquoise color for the tablet. I have had my Kindle Fire HDX tablet since 2013. Can you believe that I've actually had a functioning tablet for that many years? Seriously, HDX 8.9-inch tablet, they don't even make them anymore since 2013. I thought it was about time I have an upgrade. So I wanted the Fire HD10 specifically because I don't have the voice with Alexa on the HDX that old. I wanted the 10.1-inch screen, which is slightly larger than the 8.9-inch HDX screen. I wanted the USB Type-C, and I just wanted to install the latest things. There's also more RAM.
Now, guys, this tablet is like $50 off right now, so it's like $100.
See what you get.
It's normally $150, so
the first thing you'll see,
very good deal right now,
is the HD10 tablet itself. And I really like this color, by the way. I'm tired of black or white or silver. I wanted something with a little bit of color. So look at this. Nice color here. This color pattern on this tablet. Look at the size of this 10.1-inch screen. This is the HDX 8.9. Look at the size of the 10.1-inch versus the HDX 8.9. You get all that extra room in comparison. So it's definitely a larger screen size. You can see it's a lot wider. Better for watching movies, better for playing games on. So what you get in the box.
Somebody's asking if the
Taking out
tablets are
here.
good for downloading.
So depends on the game. As I said in the earlier
charger,
part
of
of the
course,
stream,
and
it
the
depends on the game they
USB-C
play.
plug. So all you need to
Two-dimensional
do is
casual
charge
games work fine.
the-
If they want to play Roblox, it still struggles. 3D rendering games like Minecraft or Roblox, Java-based games that still render in three-dimensional, they still have struggle because the GPU on, which is the graphics processor on the tablets, is still weak. Though they have a lot more RAM, they don't slow down with most casual apps. They still struggle with 3D rendering games. They're not going to compare to an iPhone or an iPad. I will tell you right now, there is no, the iPad and iPhone are by far the best gaming mobile devices. Other than a Galaxy phone, there's really no Android tablets, and the Fire tablets are not going to be great for gaming compared to an iPad. If you're looking for a tablet that can do gaming, if you look for a tablet that do gaming, the iPad is still going to vastly outperform. Of course, outpriced too. But even if you buy an iPad that's like 2 generations ago from eBay for the same price, it's still going to out game perform a Fire 10 tablet HD. That's just, they're just more powerful devices. They have better GPUs.
Another question about lock screen ad support. Does that mean ads pop up in lock screen randomly, or does it mean when screen goes to sleep due to inactivity, do you have to watch an ad to get it back?
That just means you see advertisement images. That does not force you to watch a video to unlock your tablet. You're never forced to unlock a video. You also, at any time, you can buy the ad version. You can contact Amazon support, and for $15, they could turn off the ad support. So you could always upgrade later to remove the ad version. It's an upgrade later.
It's pretty much just you pay to shut it off if you really want.
Yeah, but honestly, guys, I buy the ad version for my kids for years. All they do is they're used to seeing the ad. They're used to seeing commercials. There's no even audio from the ad. It's just like a little bar stripe. It's like one of those little Amazon stripe ads. That's all it is. It just shows them a picture of a product on Amazon on the lock screen.
And unfortunately, that's what it's the world's coming to, because you're gonna start seeing ads pop up on your PCs now. It's all gonna start doing that. I mean, it's, they got to make money somewhere when you're paying to play with cheaper products. But yeah, you can actually just swipe it off. I believe you just, like you said, you just pay to shut it off if it really bothers you that much.
But it doesn't force you to watch a video to open up your phone. I would never recommend something that forced you to like those apps where you have to watch the video to play further or get more gems or whatnot. Yeah, I don't know into that stuff.
Yeah, I agree. Ads are everywhere. Sometimes a little annoying and a nuisance, but today's day and age. I mean, before when we grew up, there were no ads. We were always outside. Our ad was mom yelling at us to get back inside because the lights were off.
Yeah. All it means is that when the screen's locked, when your screen goes to lock screen mode, you see an ad on the lock screen mode. That's it.
Yeah, the wording is odd, but I thought it was odd also. But for $99 right now, it's not a bad product.
I even am using the ad version right now, and I don't even pay to have ads unlocked because here's what you do. You go into developer tools, right? You could turn on developer mode on these Fire tablets. There's a way to go into settings and you could tap 7 times and unlock developer mode, and then you could disable lock screen where it's on all the time. So you keep it plugged into a USB-C, and it never goes into lock mode, it never goes into sleep mode, and I just use mine on 24/7, never shuts off, never goes locked, never goes on. You could sideload Android apps onto it without rooting it, which means you could just simply download Google Play apps and install them, even if they're not on the Amazon store. You can install virtually any Google app you can install on the Kindle Fire Fire tablet.
It's a PC, it's going to handle it. So just make sure that it can handle the size of whatever you're downloading. So.
But if your kid wants to play Roblox on it, they're going to be disappointed. It stutters and lags too much, even on the new one.
No Robloxies.
And I say Roblox because it's so popular. Yes. That's the number one question I asked them. So I created a whole YouTube video around this because people ask, "Can I play Roblox on that?"
Any other questions about the tablets, guys? We are willing to ask or answer. If not, we'll be moving on to, I believe it is the Van Mask car phone holder. Now, this works with suction cup or your heater. Can you please compare this model with a Kindle Paperwhite?
Okay, so let me switch back to that. So
yep, go ahead.
The Paperwhite is not an Android tablet. The Paperwhite is really just for reading books. The Paperwhite you could take outside in the middle of the sunlight, and you could read the text crisp as if you're holding a book and paper. So if you're somebody who just likes to read books and you like reading digital books, the Paperwhite is as close as you can get to reading on a physical book on a white page. The text is crystal clear. You could take it to the beach with the bright sun, and you could see crystal clear. The Fire tablets, which are Android tablets, will glare out in the sun. You need to use them indoors or in the shade. That you won't be able to see the screen to read very well. So think of the Paperwhite as just a glorified ebook. It can't install games and apps like the Fire tablet. It's not a full Android tablet system like the Fire tablet is. But if you just want to read books, and reading is really important to you, and reading in daylight and in the shade and outdoors, that's where the Paperwhite is vastly superior to the Fire tablet.
Right on. That's a good question, because I wouldn't have paid attention to if the Kindle was different.
Yeah, the e-ink on the Paperwhite is incredible. It's actually really fantastic, the fact that they made it. Literally, you hold it right in sunlight, and it's no glare whatsoever. It's like reading a book. The so clear text.
That's actually pretty cool. So the next product is the Van Mass car phone mount, guys. This car phone mount comes with a suction cup that can actually pick up 60 pounds of weight with the cup if you really need it. Like they say you can pick it up with a bowling ball if you really needed it. So it's very good. It can connect to your dash. It can connect to your window. It also has a vent mount for connecting your phone. This will mount any phone, I believe, iPhone 11 to Galaxy S20s. It should be able to do the new 13s, but I don't know because of the size may be different. So I'm not going to, throw that all their way out there completely, but we are going to show you guys a quick little clip about this once I pop it up. If it will actually not show. Why do that? Whoa, hey. There we go. I apologize, guys. Why is this not popping up properly? Are you guys seeing it? Because I'm not seeing it.
I can see it now, but I don't know if I'm just because of the lag.
Nope, it's the software.
Van Mass car mount. They live by their slogan of make life simple, because they make this really simple to install. Step 1. Remove the back plating here. Step 2. Place the back plating over the attachment here. Step 3. Slide that attachment over the piece here, snap it into place, and then screw it back in. Make sure it's tight. Step 4. Clean your dashboard. Step 5. Remove the sticky back cover. Step 6. Place directly onto your dashboard where you want it located. And push hard and firm. Step 7 is to lock it into place by pressing this piece down. And then you can adjust to the height that you desire by unscrewing this, adjusting the height, getting the location you want, and then tightening it.
Actually pretty cool.
Once that's done, you can place your phone
they're very versatile.
you desire and lock it into place.
I have some questions. Is Jeff in chat?
To release it,
or did he
press
leave?
the back or the button behind the device.
Do not know. I know he's on the road.
Arms,
I think he was checking it from mobile.
That's what I was wondering.
Repeat as necessary.
But I've tested out many different variations of these myself, just not this specific model.
My kind of question of this specific one is, that was kind of one of them, but my other question was the suction cup. Does it actually have like a gel stick to it, or is it just a plain concave suction cup?
Okay, nope. It has a gel stick to it as well. It's a combination gel plus suction cup. Yep. Because a suction cup alone So if you have a dashboard that has texture on it, the suction cup alone won't create enough friction. So the gel helps seal in the textures on the dashboard. That's a textured dashboard, so that it can create that extra, that extra clamp. So the width of the clamp arm is 2.2 inches to 3.8 inches
You found it
wide.
before I could. Yeah. I was just about to get to that.
Yep.
That is pretty cool. I don't use them, and there's a reason I don't use phone mounts in my car. And if you guys know me personally or follow our other channels, you would know that nothing would stick to it. It would just rattle off.
Yeah, so I could use the dashboard ones because of the gel on this one. But the car vent, because of the way the car vents are shaped, the car vent doesn't work for me. It makes my car vent just tilt down, and the car vent doesn't work for my car.
That's the same with my car. I mean, it just, wouldn't work with the vents. The suction cup would actually work on my window, but it wouldn't work on the dash because of the way my waveform happens with the stereo. It would just pop off.
Yeah, but you also don't have to put on the dash. You could reverse it upside down and stick it directly to the window, to the dash
that's
as
what
well.
I'm saying. It would work on the window, but the dash, it would just waveform off. So I used to use these, moved to the Ram suction mounts with the magnetic mounts, rock solid. Yes, there's actually some pretty cool mounts out there now. Kind of like the high-end GoPro ones where you actually use air suction. So it pumps up to hold on even more. They even have a magnetic mount out there now. So there are some pretty cool mounts. But for, $22, it's actually got a pretty good setup. I mean, just by looking at it, and it can actually suction 60 pounds holding it up. That's crazy.
I also like the arm that extends out to get it closer to you. So I do like it as an extending arm. Instead of just being fixed length, you can actually pull it out to where it gets closer to the driver or the passenger too.
Oh, right on. So I will try and pop up our next product. Our next product, guys, is a very, very cool product.
So, guys, our reviewer Nate was working on this, but the weather was too bad. He was not able to finish capturing his camera footage of this drone yesterday, but he's currently actively working on the review for this drone. This Holy Stone HS710 drone is a really, really decent drone for the price, considering you have to go so much higher in price for a DJI drone. And it does GPS coordinate lock. So while he was testing it, you can open up the app and you can see it locked onto 11 different GPS satellites for him. Yeah, and it does auto tracking. It follows you around.
Yes, it'll follow your phone.
Pretty cool. Yeah. So we're featuring this drone today because today is the deal of the day on Amazon. We could not get a review in time done with the video to showcase this live in action, but I assure you tomorrow or Sunday, we'll actually have our full review showing how this drone works. With Nate is working on the review of this drone right now, and it's pretty amazing, the quality of this drone, honestly.
I can actually contest to some of the Holy Stone drones. I have used a few, including a 4K GPS drone from Holy Stone before. They are very well made. They work great. They do have a brushless motor, which means you have more power for the motors with less problems of overheating. You do have 50 minutes of battery life, but that is between two batteries, guys. So each battery is approximately 25 minutes of life. Now, you will have to charge those to get that battery life, but with 50 minutes of flight or footage that you're going to get is very cool. The camera should angle in about 90 degrees, movable angle. It should pick up about 120 degrees wide angle, which is very, very cool. And 4K footage is very good. Now, it is a 5G capable drone, which just remember it transmits in 5G. That means when you're using the app, it is going in 5G to your phone to keep in track with the Wi-Fi. So if your phone cannot handle the 5G, you may have some issues with that one. Now, height, that is all on you guys. Just remember, the more height you go, there could be issues. Also, when using drones, make sure you're not near like radio towers or near like, let's say like military bases or airports that use high frequency radio waves, because those radio waves will conflict with your drones and you will sometimes get flyaways. I've had a few drones fly away. In fact, I did a review of a product just lately and it flew away. Unfortunately, I did not know I was next to the police station.
Oh no!
So it turns out the radio signal, that's why it took off. I thought it was the wind. I spent 2 hours in the woods and I could not find that drone. Could not find it. So that is as far as that went.
Yeah, and so one nice thing about the Holystone HS710 is a lot of times you hit a tree, you're going to break your propeller. They include 4 additional propellers in case you damage one of your propellers. You have 4 replacements, so it's nice of them to include a couple extra replacements.
I'm gonna pretty much a lot of the drones now. You will actually get a second set of those. You will also get like guards, which is pretty cool that they throw those in there. The difference between lower end and higher end, and like this one actually, like it shows here, you guys will see it has a brushless motor. The brushless motors give you more power, which is great. Kind of like the Bugs 3 drone I did a while back, which was more of a fast, high-flying, movable drone. The GPS drones are very, very cool because if you want to take photos of, like, let's say you're at the beach and you want to take a photo of a lighthouse, it will let you track it, map it, and then fly it, or you can handheld fly it, which is very cool. This drone is also foldable, which is very cool because it compacts into smaller space. So if there's any questions about drones, please ask. I have had a lot of hands-on time with drones. I've had a few break. You know, it happens with the name of the game. Like I said, this one will follow you. You could put it in follow mode, and it will actually follow your car. Just remember, it may not be as fast as your car. So.
And also, the video for this drone will go up on our storefront today or tomorrow. Once Nate finishes it, I'll upload it, so you'll actually be able to see the video of this drone in action when Nate finishes his review and testing of it. So this drone is actually being reviewed currently. He just couldn't get it done due to the weather being too bad. It's a good starter drone.
Yes, this one's a good starter drone because you can actually let the app fly it, or you can actually fly it yourself. Just make sure if it's your first time doing it, find a big open space or big field, or even like a big football field or soccer field to test it out. Just make sure, like I was pointing out, that like radio waves will affect it. Certain radio waves will affect your drones because it just takes over a signal. Like, let's say military Humvee is going by and they have their CB or something else going. It will take over and you can get a flyaway, but it doesn't happen a lot, but it does happen. But as for beginner, it's a good drone. And plus you get the 50 minutes of life. Most drones are about 15 minutes per battery. This one's about 25 per battery, which is excellent for battery life, but you're only going to get, you get 2 batteries, so make sure they're both perfectly charged. Make sure your phone is fully charged. Make sure the controller is fully charged. That way you don't have an issue of, like, say, the controller drops out. Well, then how do you bring the drone back? Or if your phone quits and you're using the phone app, what's it going to do? So I don't know if it does have the auto return home, which is great. So it won't do the flyaway. It'll bring you back to the last beginning position. So that's kind of cool.
Yep. Really good. And the headless mode is like, again.
This one should be really good with the 4K HD. So it should be pretty decent. It should have the Sony, I forget what sensor's in it, but it should have the Sony camera sensor in it. So it should be pretty phenomenal. We will know later today or tomorrow when the video is completely finished, and we'll post it up. So.
Yep. Like I said, we didn't get our review done in time for the deal today, but we wanted to showcase it because so far initial tests are good, and it's just really nice headless drone. I like the way you can let go of it.
Drones are not a toy anymore. They do have delivery drones that work in Los Angeles. I believe there might be some down by Justin that the Amazon uses to deliver stuff. There's drones that go all the way up to $50,000 to $100,000. I know there's a drone out there that somebody can actually fly on. So
you can order drones even from Amazon that are capable of delivering packages and doing a lot more than simply this drone can. Now, one thing about the Holy Stone drone is it does not have a gimbal on the camera, right? So the camera footage is going to be a bit more shaky. If you want really professional, like the type of drone that does like real estate video footage, they have to have a gimbal on the drone. That way the camera footage is absolutely steady, never shaky, perfectly smooth. This doesn't have a gimbal on the camera on this drone, which is what makes it an amateur, a learner drone rather than a truly professional drone.
She said she can't see it in the hotbar. I'm actually looking at it.
Yeah, refresh the screen. The carousel breaks on Amazon a lot.
Yeah. So it is there. We actually have somebody on the team that's got hands-on with this. I've had hands-on with some other models by them, and I have had no issues with any of the Holy Stone models. So it's very, very well. They're decent drones.
Hey, Video Zeus, how you doing? This is Justin on voice. I'm the floating voice without.
So we do have Justin in here, guys. So just so you know, Justin is here. I'm here. This is rare that we are both together on a live stream chatting. So today's usually our co-op day for gaming.
And we decided to do co-op for deal stream instead. Yep. Yeah, it's weird how the carousel sometimes breaks on Amazon Live, where you have to refresh it to see all the carousel. It's common though, unfortunately.
Yeah. I knew I could see it, just the corner of it, so I knew mine was there. So any more questions about the drone, please ask. If not, we're going to move on to the Razer Synosa Chroma.
Synosa, yep.
That is a pretty phenomenal. We actually have a video of this one, so the voice of reason.
I think it's Natalie that did this keyboard, but I'll have to double check watching the video. Hey, Jimmy, how you doing?
In 1 second, so it's right there.
This is the Razer Synosa V2 RGB gaming keyboard. So it is entirely RGB customizable lighting through Razer Synapse and Chroma.
It's really thin.
So I'll actually go ahead and show you a little bit of what it can do with the RGB, because that's one of the main things that I love about this keyboard is how versatile the lighting is. It's actually estimated to have over 16.8 million custom options for lighting.
Welcome to the 400 live viewers, guys. Welcome, guys,
so we
to
can
our little stream.
Just so cool. All right, so this actually has all of your media keys up at the top, which is something that I really like about this, as well as the cushioned key style design, which I can actually lift it up so that you can see that nice little cushioned curve that you've got on the back. Another nice thing that I really like about this keyboard is how lightweight it is and how simplistic it is, as well as how we've got these nice cables in the back where you can either run it directly back or to each individual side, as well as having those classic panels. That way you can make sure that your keyboard is lifted up to your proper heights. So then another thing that we can do with the Synapse, let me just switch on spectrum cycling so that we can see all the pretty fun colors that it can do.
Technically, I can't put it on full screen.
It also has a gaming
you could do larger, but you can't. Really Amazon actually requires some live streaming. You can't do 100%.
I have to be on screen.
So with the game that I'm
at some point, I do plan on doing a side-by-side screen, guys. So it will be larger. I just need to have something made up for it. So I apologize for that, guys.
Each key is individually backlit.
Yeah. If you have a video playing for more than 2 minutes and it's only the video, Amazon shuts down the live stream.
Area, which is something very nice that I don't see a lot of RGB keyboards having a lot of the time.
You have like a time window on how long you can have a video play without having somebody live.
Commands and the fully programmable.
That's a little larger, I hope, guys. I apologize, but.
And the only thing that I would change about this keyboard is I kind of wish that it had a wrist rest, but that's something very easily fixed because you can get wrist rest.
Yeah, we have to actually make get
right beneath it, so I don't
the scene made for us, so I can actually set it up that way.
My V2
yeah,
keyboard. I think it's one of the best purchases that I've made in the year of 2020, and I would highly recommend it, especially if you're looking for something very flashy that you can program with your games and maybe have something to bring a little extra flair to your streams if you're into doing something like that.
Now, guys, this is a very phenomenal keyboard if you guys have had hands-on with the Razer products, but I am going to point out a few things, guys. The one thing is that you cannot... It's not a mechanical key. It is a Razer key, their own key, so it's not technically a mechanical. And what do I mean by that? Mechanical, if you guys, I don't know if you guys can hear this. I doubt you guys can hear that clicking. But my keys are so loud and clicky that the feedback is way different. Now, they have their own style keys, which is very, very good. And at $35 for a Razer keyboard right now, it is a very phenomenal keyboard. And an issue. I mean, you won't go wrong with that, especially since it's RGB. They actually have their own softwares and stuff like that. If you have any questions about this, like I said, guys, this is a $35 keyboard right now. That is pretty phenomenal for a Razer product. So, do I even want to know what was deleted?
It looked like an affiliate link somebody was posting, so okay, I just wiped it out because I didn't want to follow it. So then, so we'll talk about the Syncom eye massager later because I'm the one who uses it. This is Justin, so I'm the one who has it and I use it myself.
Now, the next product, guys, is the Razer Kraken headset. Now, I'm going to go over to the actual page. I'm going to show you guys the page first, if I can, with the screen capture. We'll talk about it and then show you guys the video. Now, the Razer Kraken, I can actually tell you off the top of my head that it will work with PC, PS4, PS5, any product that has a USB plug or 3.5 millimeter. Usually there are USB, but this is 3.5 millimeter, so it will work with anything. So you have no issues. This is classic black. The one we are showing you has the actual kitty cat ears, guys. So you guys are going to see the one with the kitty cat ears. This does come in 4 or 5 colors. It does come with, if you want, the optional Chroma headset or the Kraken kitty. The Kraken kitty is what we're going to show you in a second. I'm going to actually load that over to that scene. So hopefully you guys see the scene right here. And we'll let you guys play this.
This is the Razer Kraken gaming headset. This is the kitty edition. It does come in 2 different colors, black and rose quartz, which is a pink color. I did pick the black because I thought that it would go with more of my outfits than the pink would, which, speaking of going with outfits,
I just cut my head off.
This headset is actually compatible with Razer Synapse, so I can match all of the colors in my streams to my outfits, which is really fun. I'm going to turn it on spectrum cycling so you can kind of see it rotate through the colors and all the fun colors that this headset can be as I continue to talk. So it does have the collapsible microphone, which is really nice if you don't want to use your mic and you want to just tuck it away nice and slick. It can do that for you. It also flashes red when your microphone is muted, which is really nice because I no longer have to question whether or not I muted
the casings on the ear, the drivers look huge.
If it's red, I know that I've muted myself, which is super nice, especially when you're playing online. But I will take them off here and I will show you kind of what they look like from the back. And on the sides, you do have the nice little Razer logo. It does all light up there, and they all are RGB. It does have the nice cushions on the ears. They're super comfortable to wear, and it's also cushioned on the top.
Now, guys, with this in full screen, I cannot see chat, so if you have questions, I will answer it once this video is done.
Listening to the TV in the next room, and in my book, that is a good product if I can't hear that next door. So I would recommend this to all of my friends. In fact, I've gotten several friends into Razer headsets just because of the quality of my headset. I've let them use it and they've absolutely loved it. They've thought it was really comfortable. If the ears aren't for you, the Kraken does come in an earless version. They also sell those solo clip-on ears. So if you already have a Razer Kraken and you want some ears to put on your Kraken, you can always buy them separately. They won't be the RGB, but they do come in the 2 colors, green and pink, and they are also very cute. 10 out of 10 would recommend this product to all of my friends. I love my headset. It is one of the best things that I have bought for myself with my PC. It was one of the first things that I bought for myself with my PC.
So we're going to pop out of that. Guys, that is the video for that one. Now, I'm going to point out, though, something that she did not tell you, that they actually make a pink version of the headset, of the kitty cat version of this headset. So
I want a dragon horn version.
What is RGB? RGB is considered red, green, blue version, but it's just technically an LED lighting array. It's pretty much any color you want. You can change with the effects. You can make the effects. You can make it flash, not flash, and stuff like that. It's pretty much just a spectrum. Well, like Justin just said, he got to it before me. You have 16.7 million colors in the world that you can choose through, and you can make it do whatever you want. Or you can go just a single color, like my PC setup. It has all the RGB in the world, but it's all red. One color. Now the PC in the background, which is not on back there, that is multicolored, and I just do different things different ways. Yeah, so just like Justin said, it's just an array of colors that you have that you can choose through. I cannot remember what Razer calls their RGB software. off the top of my head.
It's called Synapse. It's called Synapse. They call
Synapses.
it or Chroma RGB. They call it either one.
I knew it was a little different, but couldn't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, so regarding the question about the M1, I'll have to dig more details about it. I'll come more prepared. And see, we don't have a lot of Mac people on the team, so I'll come more prepared knowing ahead of time to answer questions on whether it is Mac M1 support for the products we cover. We just don't have, literally nobody on my team has a Mac, and except Jackie, and her Mac is like 5 years old, so we don't have that hands-on testing with the Mac. So I'd have to do research ahead of time.
With the software, no, it's not just set colors. You can actually, if you know the color pattern or color numbers, I wished I had a software set up right now. I use a lot of it, but you can actually pick the number setting for the color and set it into the exact amount where you want it. So they actually have like certain colorations. You can choose the number settings to the array of the color and the deepness or brightness or the shade, a hue that you want it to be. And then you have 3 different settings. So you have the red, green, and blue setting. Each one you preset to a number, and it will adjust the color to whatever you want. But inside the softwares now, they give you like the effects that you can do, like let's say a starry night effect where it's like a trickling pattern or a flashing pattern. They even have like a musical pattern. So if the music's playing, it'll flash with the music, or go with the beat of the bass line. It has so much more than anything that's out there. So yeah, there's some more answers down there that Justin's giving you guys. So you also have different stuff, like inside a PC you have the 4-pin 5-volt, or you have the 4-pin 12-volt, or you have a 3-pin setup. Now with the headsets, they are pre-built in, so you don't have to worry about that. It's just like either the USB or the 3.5 millimeter. So if the headset is RGB but only has a 3.5 millimeter thing, you're technically only using what's preset into the headset. So yeah, so the ARGB is addressable for the addressable lighting.
Yeah, so the A can mean both things. It can mean addressable, or it can mean alpha channel for fading and transparency.
Yeah. So I do have a lot of hands-on with RGB, and in fact, I went to school and I did a lot of hands-on with it. I've actually built what you call is the infinity style mirrors with RGB that I had to solder all the LEDs into it and pre-program all my software to design the colors and effects. So it can be a headache. But fortunately, with as much software that's out there now, it's very simple to use. So,
yep. And the latest thing you'll see attacked on the RGB is RGB IC, which is pretty much, I think, specific to Gobi, which stands for independent control. That allows you to split out separate colors on a light strip, where different parts of the strip can be different colors.
Does the headset have a mute button? Yes, it does have a mute button for the mic, but technically, I believe just by pushing the microphone inside the headset, I think it automatically puts the mute on, if I remember right. I actually did not have personal hands-on with this one, but they usually always have a mute, or if the mic goes in, it shuts it off. Justin might be able to answer that if you can find the answer. I'm looking.
For the mute button on the Razer. Let me double check that.
Now, this Razer headset, guys, does have the 50 millimeter drivers, so it is a larger driver. It should give you more full range of sound. That is why the casings are a little larger. So, analog volume control wheel.
There's a mic mute switch and volume control wheel on the Razer Kraken.
Cool. There you go. There you go. Yeah, so like we said, somebody on the team had hands-on with this one. We didn't. So that's one of those things that we have to, we don't have it true, fully hands-on, but we had somebody on the team do it.
The cat uses a Razer Kraken kitty too, I believe.
I believe she has the pink one.
Yeah. Yeah, every female streamer I know uses a Razer Kraken kitty for the cat ears.
I don't know. It's not my thing, man. I don't know.
Like I was saying, make a headband with dragon horns and I'll wear it. That's I don't see dragon horns on a headband.
I guess you could, if that's the thing. So this next product, guys, is the JBL Clip Speaker. This is a 5-watt Bluetooth speaker, guys. It is waterproof. It is dust proof. You can take it to the beach. It'll clip right onto your belt loop, your purse loop, your bag loop, anything that you really want, and it just Bluetooth connects. Now, again, like I said, it is a 5-watt speaker, but at $59, not a bad price. It's normally $80. JBL makes some decent Bluetooth speakers. I mean, you know,
comes in 6 colors, and
Yeah.
let me emphasize the beach here because my son uses it. My son's friend has one of these, even though I don't have one in the household. But they go to the beach after high school. They e-bike to the beach together, and they all just blare their music on the beach. And they're all in football, right? Freshman football, so they'll do like workouts on the beach, and they do their footing, and they just blare the speaker on the beach. And it's surprisingly water resistant. If it gets splashes on it, it's easy to clean off if it gets sand on it. So pretty cool little clip speaker, very versatile. They take it with them everywhere when they do their pre-workout.
Just remember, guys, it is dust proof and waterproof, but you have to have a membrane to let the sound out. So there is always that little chance that something may get in there minuscule, depending on the IP rating. And I'm not sure what IP rating this is. Let me see if
this one is 67. Waterproof,
okay.
dustproof.
So IP67 is actually rather good. So don't worry about the water. Don't worry about the sand getting in it or the dust. That is actually a really decent IP rating for the waterproof and the dustproof. So it is a USB Type-C. Hey, Type-C. Thank you, JBL, for putting a Type-C charging port on there. I wish people would move away from the old school micro ports. Just going to say, I'm tired of having 400 cords laying in my desk drawer.
I still have a camera with mini USB and then micro USB and then USB-C, and then that's just
I know. I'm right there with you. Like my Logitech C922 is the regular USB and to micro. Mm-hmm. Now my other 2 cameras are USB-C, so I can just change the cords out. You need a magnetic cable charger. I don't know about that. I don't personally like the magnetic part going to my electrical area, but that's just me. I don't, I do use a lot of QI charging, but yeah, I mean, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, so I had like one of those cables where they have the separate little plug heads that you can leave plugged in at all times and then just do the magnetic cables. But I actually had it damage one of my PS5 controllers, one of those little plug heads for one of those. So I'm wary with those little plug heads sticking constantly.
That's my thing. It's like, the magnetic's cool and all. It's a cool idea, but it's really a sticky situation. Now, like he was saying, this does come in, I believe, like 7 colors: black, blue, green. Let's see here. It should show gray, pink, red, squad, so camo, and then the white version. With the white version is sold out. It is the black and blue version that is on sale today, guys. So $59. If you guys need a mini little speaker, this is a nice choice for that.
All right.
Small speakers are usually really good when you play some low decibel music. Yes. I can actually contest to this, but I can actually talk on a little bit more about this. Hey, Jennifer. So Bluetooth speakers. If you guys want a wireless Bluetooth speaker, or you guys just want something, I'm going to throw this out there, but this is a higher end price range. So I actually know a buddy who actually owns a company that builds them, and they are very, very phenomenal. I'm not going to mention the product right now, but the Bluetooth capability and the wattage of them are very high end and very well done. If I can get my hands on, guys, I will try and showcase one at some point. But there are different styles of music to be played through different Bluetooth speakers. So you're technically right. Yes, they will start to pop at certain decibels, depending on the wattage and how the speaker is made. Like if you just have a minuscule little 4-watt diaphragm speaker, depending on how the speaker is made, if it's like a neo-magnet, non-neo-magnet, if the voice coil is different, or if the ohm impedance is changed and all of that, it can change and hinder certain sounds or all of that. There is some Bluetooth technology out there that is very low latency and can keep in track with everything. So, it's out there. And I will talk to Justin about maybe trying to get one of these products that I'm talking about, but it's one of those higher end prices things. So it's a little iffy there.
Yep.
So
Yep.
the next product,
But
guys.
if you are looking for something beefier, I know it's not on deal today. It's not in this deal stream. The Anker Soundcore Boom outdoor speaker with titanium drivers is a really, really good option with 30-watt speakers. That can handle a lot more bass and a lot more power than the JBL one.
I guess I'll just throw the name out there. If you guys are truly looking for a high-end, best quality Bluetooth speaker, Diamond Box. Diamond Box by Tony Demore. He used to work for Rockford Fosgate. If you guys know who Rockford Fosgate is, the guy is a genius with his technology. He has some pretty high-end products, but they make some lower price range. I think somewhere around $300 or $400, but they go all the way up to like a couple grand for some of them. They even make a 15-inch speaker, and all of them can handle high ranges. But the next product, guys,
600-watt Bluetooth speaker. That's crazy.
Yeah. So So I would love to get my hands on a few of these Diamond Boxes, guys, if I could. But the price range, like I said. But if you guys heard the quality, and I've heard the quality in person, and I've seen it technically built on live stream and live chat with the guy, the product is phenomenal. It is one of those things that I would probably endorse highly, even without trying it, because I've seen it used. So, yeah, they're awesome.
I trust you for speakers if I see your car.
Yeah, the battery life on those Diamond Boxes are really, really great. Also, 600-watt RMS. So it is a high wattage. It's technically, if it says 600-watt RMS, then it's technically 1200 max output. They are very, very loud. So if you want a beach party,
that's a 32-pound speaker right there.
Yeah.
Wow, that is massive. I've never seen one so powerful. That's crazy.
They have several versions. They have versions with it's got 4 tweeters and 4 mid ranges, or they got the single 15, which you can actually use as a karaoke machine. It actually comes with a tripod stand to set it on. They have several different versions of the Diamond Box boombox. They have the Model Ls, and I can't remember the other models, but we'll get more into that. I will talk to Justin about that later, guys, and we'll get more into that. So next up is actually something I had hands-on with yesterday, guys. This is from Enjoy Basics. This is our 16x20 picture frame. As you guys can see this, guys, this is a big frame. It's actually nice quality, and there's a few things that I'm going to point out about this picture frame that I like that they did better than other picture frames. Now, you will get 11 by, I can't remember off the top of my head. The picture in size is 11 by 14. So the insert with the matting is 11 by 14. So it will insert 11 by 14 picture if you guys need it with the mat. If you don't need the mat, you can go all the way up to 16 by 20. This is not a glass picture frame. It is a plexi frame. It is double coated, guys. But some of the stuff I'm going to point out before I get to that is something I taped to the back of the frame. And I was blown away by this. So this is very, very cool to show you guys this. Yeah, we do the $5 gift cards, guys, at the end of the stream. Make sure to enter. We will be doing 2 of those. It will be an Amazon gift card. So this is the wall hanger that they include, and hopefully you guys can see this without too much glare. It is a 4-pin style prong. I know that the light is really glary. I'll try to kill it for this little section. And hopefully you guys can see this a little better. So it's a 4-pin. Instead of one big nail, it has these 4 little pins. Those 4 pins will allow it to hang a lot of weight into your sheetrock or whatever you're nailing this into. And I love that they gave you 3 of these with the hook to hold the picture frame. Now, if you look at the back, nice little 4 very sharp prongs. One hit of the hammer will put all 4 prongs into the wall. Now, this kit comes with 2 of the 16x20 picture frames, but it comes with 3 of the hangers. The picture frame, another part of this is very, very cool about is the backing on this. Now, I'm going to cut this one open because it is still wrapped, but we're going to take the knife and try not to damage this too much. I need another pocket knife because this one's getting dull. But we will try and do this. I'll show you guys this. This is something that a lot of picture frames don't do. that they did, and I think they did well with this. Now that I got stuff falling on me, I'm just going to make a mess over here. Is the backing. To take the backing off, if you guys know, most picture frames have those little hammered in little prongs that stick into the frame, and they can break or the frame can break. Well, what they did with their Enjoy Basics is this is like a little spring-loaded clip. You push down on the clip, and I know you guys might not be able to see that, and slide it, and it comes out of the channel. Now, I'm going to turn the light back on and try and show you guys this a little better. Is this clip, guys? Hopefully you guys can see this. Like I said, you just slide it over, press it down, and it goes into a channel. In that channel, it sits in there. Now, they have 3 on the long side, 2 on the short side, which is very good. But you also have the hangers, which can hang in 2 different directions. If you guys run out of the prongs, just use a thumbtack to hang this. This is really light. A thumbtack will hold this. That means you don't have to stick a nail in your wall. Just use a thumbtack, push pin, and it will actually grip into this head very well. I actually used a thumbtack to hang mine, but I love that they give you this. It's a nice look. The plastic, you will need to take the plastic out, this plexi, and it is double coated, so each side has a plastic cover over it to take it off. Nice, elegant, very easy, and actually very cool. I actually redid one of my kids' paintings and hung it on my wife's wall, and she came home last night and asked what happened to her room. She couldn't put her finger on what happened, but she noticed something was different. It took her almost 40 minutes to figure out that there was a new picture frame with artwork hanging on her wall, which is very cool. So, very nice, decent product, and at $26 right now, I think it's well worth it for a very large picture frame.
Yeah, my wife could use more picture frames. She just bought the whole like $300 Navy package for all my sons.
I'm telling you, these pictures. This brand is very good. I love how the prongs work to pull it apart. I mean, I'm sure you've had to deal with picture frames where you stick your finger in there and you stick yourself trying to pry them up, and then they break off, and then all of a sudden your frames, you just toast, or you have to like put some tape on it to hold it on. The way they've set this one up, it actually has a channel, and the channel is very cool. I love it has a channel for it to slide in and out. So if you have any questions about that, that is a very cool product, guys. I was glad to actually get my hands on that one.
And that's a multi-pack with different sizes in the same pack, right?
This is a multi-pack, but this one is 2 of the 16 by 20s, and you can do the 11 by 14 picture with the mat, or the 16 by 20 without the mat. But they do make 11 by 14, 11 by 17, and a 12 by 6. Now, depending on the one you grab, so like the 11 by 14 would be 11 by 14 with the mat. With the mat, you could put an 8 by 10 in it, and then it leaves the mat, or you can take the mat out and it's 11 by 14. So the 11 by 17 would be an 8 by 12 picture, if I'm off the top of my head. And the 12
honestly,
by
it looks good with the white mat around it. Honestly,
12 by 6 should be a 9 by 12 picture with the mat, or without, it's a 12 by 16. So yeah, very well done, very easy, very nice. It really does. It looks great. If there is a video, I don't think we have the video of it, but there's a video I put my kid's artwork in it. Bye, kid. By the way, my kid is now leaving. Drive safe once it starts snowing. Bye. All right. Bye. Love you too. Sorry, guys. My kid was leaving. So, so the picture frame's very nice, very good. And for the price, you just can't beat that for 2 of those. I mean, if you guys went and saw the price of most picture frames in stores, it's just crazy. David Liu, I can't pronounce it. I can't see it. David, welcome. Good morning, buddy. So yeah, very nice product. I think I'm going to sneeze. Oh. So any questions about that, please ask. Oh, hey, he's got a video of it. If you guys need to see the video, there you go. So. Okay, it is not 743 days. That's just an in general. Ignore that. We will pick that at the end of the stream for sure. We just leave it at that as in general. It's just just in general thing. We will actually be picking 2 winners off the same one. So, yeah. Like we said, so tomorrow's stream, guys, there will be some special giveaways on tomorrow's streams with Justin and his wife, where they'll be giving away 2 pairs of diamond earrings, 1 diamond pendant necklace, and 2 $25 gift cards tomorrow. And that will not go live until the email blast goes out tomorrow and then during the stream. And that will be picked during the stream. Then next Thursday, guys, we'll be doing the 2 $5 gift cards or something else. Not sure. But we'll also be doing a surprise gift box that I will be shipping out. But you guys have to be in the States and you have to be live to win all this stuff. So I'll be doing a gift box with some surprise stuff out of my closet and shipping it off to you. So, yeah. And there is workarounds, guys, if you guys are outside the States for the special boxes. And I'll let Justin explain that one.
Yeah, there's a service called My US, which gives you a US shipping address, and then you can receive a US package and they ship it to you. But you still have to pay for shipping. Yeah. So it may or may not be worth it depending on the prize value that's being given away. So the keyboard we just selected is the Logitech G915. I have the G815, which is the wired version of this keyboard, and it is my favorite keyboard of all time. So there's no better keyboard that I've ever tested. I've tested so many keyboards. I love Hyper. I love Razer keyboards. This Logitech 815 is my favorite keyboard. This is just the wireless version because it's the deal of the day, and it is a full key.
It is a full key with numbers pad. Yes, and it actually has G keys. I will actually show you guys the page here. Let me pull up the page and show you guys this.
So I personally don't like 60% or TKL keyboards. I only use full keyboards because I started out as a data entry operator where I used a 10 key, 19,000 keystrokes. So I depend on my 10 key. I'm used to using 10
now
key.
With the Logitech G915, as you guys can see, this is a wireless gaming keyboard. It is Bluetooth supported. It is an RGB keyboard with mechanical keys. So what does that mean? Well, Logitech has their own keys that they make. So by their standard, it is a mechanical key. It will have a clickiness, but it should have a membrane that Logitech has that'll quiet it down slightly. Now, this is the linear one. They do come in a tactical or a clicky, which will make the switches or the amount of pressure it takes go a little harder or lighter, depending on your opinion. Now, the tactical Justin uses, and he loves it because it's a lot quieter, it's a lot lower profile, and works very well. As in for me, I love the loudest keyboard you can get me because I am a gamer by heart, and I just love the feel of the press back and knowing that, hey, I can hear it go click. Plus, it annoys my wife when it happens, so 2 stones with 1 bird. Or 1 bird with 2 stones. Whatever you want to go with it. What clicky? So clicky. What do I mean by clicky? Let me turn off my noise suppressing sound right here, and I will show you guys what I mean by clicking. Let's see if I can do this real quick. We're gonna try and shut that off. Let me know if you guys can hear this. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Can you hear that?
No, not really. I don't hear any clickiness.
All right, so the noise suppressing still in there. I can't fully shut it off. Let's see. There we go.
So, guys, I've reviewed Blue Switch keyboards before. I'm in the living room typing on a Blue Switch keyboard. My kids can hear it in their bedroom on the other side of the house. Blue Switch keyboards can be very loud. They sound like a typewriter loud.
So like right now, I'm using a mechanical keyboard with red switches, which is like almost the loudest you can kind of
get. No, Blue's the loudest. Blue to the loudest. Blue are the loudest by far.
But
Blue are way
the
louder.
Logitech is a very, very nice keyboard, and we're going to actually pop over. We actually have a video of the G815 right here, and we are going to play this for you.
So to all my mechanical keyboard lovers and enthusiasts, I have a great one to show you today.
I like typewriter. Yes, I love typewriter sounds.
G815. It is the wired model of this keyboard, and it is amazing. It comes with these 5 programmable buttons on the side that you can set up for macros or to open a certain program if you want it to. It also has.
But it isn't just the low-profile
here,
keys. I could type
that
at
can
least
switch
10 words per
between
minute
the
faster on this
profiles. As
keyboard
you can
because
see, when
the
I hit it, it
keys
shows me
are
how the
shorter
coloring works.
than typical keys,
You
which
also
are
have this button right
very
here that
tall.
will either enable
So
or
my
disable
fingers
the
can
Windows
glide
key,
faster
and then
between
you
the
have this
keys.
button
You have to
here that
press
changes
less
the
down.
brightness, so you
There's
can
less
either
to press
turn
down before it
the
registers
light,
to
Which is
click.
weird because I have a
down
problem with the lower profile
tick or
keys. I like
two,
the higher ones.
or you can turn
I
them
love
off
low-profile
I
keys.
don't
altogether.
know what it is.
The one thing that I like about this keyboard more so than these programmable buttons and the different profiles is this right here,
My
the little
fingers glide like
soundboard control.
butter across this
As you can
keyboard.
see, it
Love this
has,
keyboard so
the
much.
back button, the pause, the
And it has the
forward, the
5
mute,
programmable
and
G
also
keys too,
this
which you can
little
I
set as
love the volume
macros.
scroll.
dandy slide tool, which
Yeah,
when I
love
use
the
it,
volume scroll wheel. Love
changes
the
the
volume scroll
volume
wheel.
of my computer, whether
Use that
it's
all the
up or
time too.
down, just based
And
on
mute
how
button right on
slow
the
it is.
keyboard
And this
too.
comes in really
Yeah, my
handy
keyboard has all that,
sometimes.
except for it
It
doesn't have the
also has an
scroll.
additional
It just
USB
has the
port here that you
buttons.
can use to
Also
plug
can
in
set
something.
4 memory profiles, right?
And
So I set
then,
a
of
memory
course,
profile for each
what
of my games.
attracts
Like I have a
most
special memory
people
profile just for Elite
to
Dangerous with different
mechanical
color
keyboards
key
like this is the
combinations and
sound that it makes
macros.
when you
So you
tap.
could
I don't know
program
if you'd be able to
4 separate memory profiles, which is
So
nice
we're
too.
not going to technically play that all. Justin knows a lot about these keyboards, so we will let him talk about some of it. But if you guys know Logitech products, I've actually used the Orion Spark. I wished I never got rid of it. But the Logitech products are very, very nice. Now, you have options between the different styles of the Logitech products with the height of keys, the pressures of the keys, or the styling of keys. Now, Justin has the G915, right?
Yep. So the Orion Spark was my favorite keyboard before the G815, G915. I was using the Orion Spark for 2 years. Love the Orion Spark. The Orion Spark had really tall Romer G keys, which have a recess on the center of the key, which for touch typists, what that means is you have to lift your finger higher off the key to move it from key to key, or else you have a little bit of drag from your finger moving key to key. So that's why I was a slower touch typist on the Orion Spark. These tactile keys on this low profile keyboard, you could type much faster because you don't have to lift your finger as high to move from key to key, and it just responds. Now, it won't give you that typewriter feel where you have that huge response and spring back like a full switch keyboard, but I don't need that to be fast, right? I determine my words per minute. I'm a blogger. I write 1,000 to 2,000 word blog posts. So anything that improves my typing speed, saves me time, gets me articles crunched out faster. And that's where I really love the G15. For as far as gaming, I play Elite Dangerous. There's like 56 key mappings in Elite Dangerous, and I love having the memory profiles. I love being able to color customize my keys so I know which keys are for which functions in the game, and I set my profile for the different games. Absolutely love this keyboard. Can't tell you enough how much
I can contest to these keyboards is if you guys do not like the low profile key cap, if you want like your arrow keys to be a higher key cap, you can actually swap out the keycaps. It's not that hard. It's very, very simple, easy. If you have keycap puller, I can actually pull mine off on my keyboard right now by hand and just pull it out. Most keys have a little cross section in the back and they will fit right on it. Just make sure that you do one key by one key, or you will probably lose pattern of what key is what key unless you keep photo shots of it and all that. Is it a double shot PBT? I am not sure about that. You know that one?
Don't even know what that means.
That's where I was lost too. So yeah, it does have the 10 keys. It does have the G keys. It does have the memory keys, guys. It also has a extra USB port on it. So if you need to plug something in, it has that also. Now, I believe it is a USB-C charging, right? I believe. I can't remember.
Yes. Well, it's
USB-C.
I believe it is for the G910. The 915. I'm sorry, I was busy looking at what double shot.
That's a good question.
I don't know if the Logitech keys are double shot. I see that attached to Corsair and some other keyboards, so I don't know if Logitech keys are double shot. I'm trying to find out.
I
don't see it. I don't see the word double shot on the product page, and yet other product pages call it out.
Logitech always goes by their own standards, so I don't think that's going to actually go to them. Just don't know. Yeah, I don't.
It's similar.
So.
Yep, it's like a mechanical butterfly or scissor keys. If you ever had a butterfly or scissor keys keyboard, this is
plastic and double shot. So That I cannot contest to because I actually don't have that keyboard and I can't tell you, unfortunately. So, yeah, he just wants to know if the keys are printed in or engraved in kind of style. As it were mine. If it's RGB, it probably is an inlay or like this one. It's kind of inlaid.
Yeah, they're inlaid, not printed on, because they're clear, and I can feel they're recessed and grooved. So if I press my finger over the D, I can actually feel my fingertip slide into the letter D. So it's engraved.
There you go.
It's inlaid.
There you go.
Do you know the only thing I don't like about this keyboard, and this is the only caveat, is for some reason they RGB everything except your Alt functions on your first row bar. So you know how you have your exclamation, your @ sign, your pound sign on your 125? Those are the only symbols that are RGB, so they're dark. So in the dark, those are the only symbols weird. You don't see.
That is just
I have no idea why they didn't make the RGB, your Alt keys when you hold Shift down also be RGB. That's the only thing I don't like about the keyboard is that your Shift functions are not also RGB colored.
Now, I can also tell you, though, if you are tech savvy, guys, you can actually swap out the actual key or the mechanical key part itself also with another Logitech style that will match to the board. So if you want all the linear tactical in certain parts, but you want like your arrow keys more clicky or mechanical, more high res, you can actually swap those out. Fairly easy, just you got to make sure you know what you're doing. So
my son did that with his Hyper Alloy Elite 2 keyboard. Yep. He replaced all his keys with anime keys on his keyboard.
Whatever. I swapped out the mechanical part, not the caps.
Yeah.
On the, I believe it was the Red Dragon. So all my WASD keys and arrow keys were all, I believe, blue keys, and the rest were a different style. Yeah, the Logitech is a pretty awesome keyboard. Hey, there's Jeff.
It really is.
We were talking about him earlier. Not sure it was good, but hey, whatever. So the next product, guys, is actually from Hojo. This is a refrigerator organizing bins. I actually have these right here. I've had hands-on with these. We haven't fully used them yet, but I have played around with them. Now, this is a pack of 8 right here, guys. If you guys see this, very nice inset handle. So you guys will see the handles right here. This one is goes in this direction, or this one pops out. So just make sure you set it in the direction you want it to go. And you should be able to hold about 8 soda cans in this, guys. Now, the one thing I'm going to point out is down here, the white lining is a corrugated, so it's like a raised grip on the outside, not the inside. So whatever product you're putting in there is going to slide around. It is nice and flexible, so it shouldn't crack too much. But one thing I will point out, and I did this on the last stream, guys, is it is plastic. So what does that mean? It will scratch rather easy. I don't mind testing these out to a cracking point. As you guys can see, it's not bending or breaking. So don't worry about it breaking too much. Just remember, if it gets cold, it may get a little more brittle. So it's not a bad product. You get a set of 8. I don't actually have the sizes up in front of me, but I believe this is the 12.5 by 6.5 by 3.5. They do come in a 2-pack, a 4-pack, a 6-pack, and then the 8-pack, which I have. They also come in the 12.5 by 8.5s. They also come in a 14.5 by 8.5 and a 14.5 by 4.5. Now, each one is individually wrapped, guys, as you guys can see here. All plastic, individually wrapped, so it doesn't scratch. But a very nice product. Now, let me point out that for the price, you're getting for $25. It's only like $1.50 off right now, but you can use it for more than just the fridge. We're going to use these in my bathroom because my wife is a beautician. My kid is going to school to be a beautician. There's so much makeup in my house that I get scared that I'm going to have makeup on my clothes every time I walk out of the bathroom. So we're going to organize the bathroom with these bins. I am making them clean up their mess. If you guys are like me, I cannot stand walking into a shower with 1,200 things of shampoo or going to the bathroom to grab my toothbrush and there'd be like 40 things of nail polish laying around. So you have lots of different things you can use them for. Don't just think they're for the fridge. You definitely can use them in a storage area like your closets, your bathroom closets, in a special drawer or something that will fit the sizes. Any questions or any testing on these products, just let us know. Like I showed you guys, I am willing to torture test products. I even torture test headphones. I will bend them completely if I have to see what the breaking point is. So now, guys, remember to enter the giveaway. We are doing 2 $5 Steam gift cards, or not Steam, Amazon gift cards. I'm so used to saying Steam gift cards, it's crazy. But
I know.
Amazon gift cards at the end of this, guys. We're giving 2 $5 away today. Tomorrow we are doing 2 diamond earring sets and 1 diamond pendant and 2 $25 gift cards tomorrow, plus
the
then Thursday.
bucks.
Yeah. So that's a lot of money. The next product, guys, is a Vizio 55-inch V-Series TV. I've actually had the Vizio TVs. These are very nice TVs. They my last Vizio lasted almost 8 years, to the point of, it was just time to upgrade, and we upgraded to the new Amazon. This is a 4K UHD LED, so it is not QLED or, nano LED. It is their own LED HDR smart TV with Apple AirPlay. So what does that mean? Apple AirPlay means you can connect up your Apple phone to it and stream, or your Apple Mac. It'll connect to it. You can stream whatever that's seen onto the phone screen, and it will mirror it. It'll do the same with the Chromecast built in. So you have the Chromecast built in. Well, the Chromecast is pretty much all your apps that are built in for everything. You'll have every app and every TV service in there that you pretty much can get. It does come in a 43-inch, a 50-inch, a 55, 58, 65, 70, and I believe 75 for this version of the V series. I do not think it goes any bigger than that. But for coloration and stuff, it is a very nice. Now, it does have the voice-activated remote, guys, so you can actually say switch to Xbox. It'll switch over. It should auto-detect your HDMI ports also for you. Now, let me see if I can actually find out the resolution for you guys real quick. Because it is 4K, it has over 8 million pixels. I believe that's almost like 4 or 5 times more pixels than 1080p, which is very cool. Now, I want to know what is the full resolution of this 4K TV. Let's see here. So it does 4K at 60 frames per second for gaming. It does have 3 HDMI 2.1s, which is a sticky situation with the 2.1, guys. So we are not going to talk about the 2.1 HDMI ports right now. That is a sticky situation in the tech world, but does have eARC, which means eARC means your HDMI port will send a volume signal back down to your sound system, so you don't have to use the 3 RCA style or the 3.5 millimeter jack or fiber optic, but I would prefer fiber optic, guys. It gives you better quality sound. It does have an IQ active processor. It has 250 nits for the peak brightness, and is a full array LED. This does have Dolby Vision with HDR10 plus. I wished I could show you. Actually, it is a 60 hertz TV, so I just scrolled down for that one. Doesn't tell me. It does come in at around 30 pounds, guys, for the 55-inch, but I don't see the actual other part. But this does have V Gaming Engine, guys. So, do one draw right after this. Yeah, I can do a draw in a minute. Yeah, sure. That is not a problem, guys. We can actually do a draw right after this little video. I believe we have a video of this Vizio. So let's do the video real quick, and then I will do a draw.
So this right here is my Vizio 50-inch V-Series TV. It's on the ground right now because I haven't gotten a TV stand that's going to be quite large enough to hold it just yet. But basically you can see there's only one wire to plug into the wall. That's basically it. And it's a smart TV, so it can connect to Wi-Fi and stuff. And it has a lot of apps on it that you can watch different stuff on. when you turn it on, it takes a little bit to load. Sometimes there's an update and it will you know, just do it automatically. You don't have to like go search for an update when you turn it on. But basically, the one thing that I like about it is that they show a lot of stuff that you may not like necessarily need an account or something to watch, because it comes with certain things that you can watch. But of course, like when you scroll down a little bit, you see all the apps that you can use, the common ones, you know, Netflix, Prime Video, Hulu, Disney Plus, all that kind of stuff. Like I said, one of my favorite parts is this little carousel that you have up here.
We're going to kind of skip through, guys.
I love it doesn't overheat at all. This is like the little back venting that you can see. It doesn't really get too hot.
It's actually kind of thin, so it's not too big.
You know, for extended periods of time, never have to worry about it.
All right, guys, so that's just a little bit of clip of the video, guys, for this one. The TVs, if you guys know Vizio, it's not a bad product. They actually last. They're not an issue. They work pretty decent. So I've actually had a Vizio, and it worked for a long time. They are super bright. Just make sure that you go in and take it off demo mode, because if you have it on demo mode, guys, it is set up for in-store demos, and it's just not set perfect. The apps are fully appable. You can watch anything and everything you guys want, including Amazon shows. So we'll have an Amazon Prime app. So, any questions about this TV before we actually do a draw? And I'll wait a few minutes to make sure. And guys, make sure we will post the giveaway link again right now. So make sure you get your entries to this. There you go. So we'll give you guys about 10 seconds to make sure you guys get your entries before we do the first draw. Make sure that you are in Amazon live chat with us, because if you are not here and you do not answer to it, we have to redraw, and it can hurt some feelings, including mine. So if you guys are about ready, we will actually pop up the Gleam giveaway. So this is how we do this with the Gleam, which made it really easier for me to do.
Yeah, so we made the mistake of trying to type in names from a 800 viewer stream. And
please enter. The link is right there. Enter. We will wait for you. Just let us know. We will wait to enter to draw, but we will also be doing a second one at the end of this the stream also, guys. So usually on mine, I wait to the end to do both of them. That way it's a little easier for everybody, but I get some people can't stick around for the whole stream, so it happens.
Yeah, so typically guys, on the Sunday stream, I give away one gift card to an early bird in the first 10, 15 minutes, and then I give away the rest of the stuff at the end. So that way people who can't stay the whole stream can still have a chance to win something.
Just remember, guys, usually my streams are on Thursdays and Fridays, so this was an impromptu stream. So, you know, this is new to me for weekend streams. We will also be doing the day before Christmas Eve. I will be doing a live stream that day, guys. We'll be doing a couple giveaways plus a special surprise gift box with some products out of my closet. So if you guys have entered, please let me know, and we will actually start the first draw in a second. But I want to make sure everybody is in there.
Yeah, it looks like a bunch more people entered.
All right, so we'll give it another 10 seconds. Let me know. You just tell me when. So.
All right. Somebody type in chat if you're ready. Anybody still waiting?
Lisa doesn't see where to enter.
Okay, so if you pull up that page, do you want to actually pull up that page in the browser? A browser source to show what it looks like?
I can.
If you pull up the website, you'll see a Gleam widget load, and if you scroll to the bottom, it'll say click to enter.
I am actually going to try and do this here, guys, so bear with me. I actually have to find this screen. I believe it's this one. So, screen capture. All right, so here we are, guys. So down here, it says join our Amazon live shows, but you'll say down here, cookies disabled. You will have to click here to enter to get rid of the cookies disabled, guys. And then it will say log in using email or Amazon. preferably your Amazon is your best bet, but you can do email. Doing that, I am not gonna. Can I click? See if I can do this. So you'll have to put your email in. I can't do this technically on screen, but you put your email in, or your full name, your email, and then click continue. If you want to be notified for all of our future comps, click that. Then once you go from that, it'll say log in through either another app or whatever, usually, and then it'll show you the requirements. So Justin can probably talk you through it a little easier than that, but that is usually how we do it.
Good summary.
Hopefully that helped you out, because I can't see chat now. There we go. Yeah. So it is a widget, guys.
Still struggling.
Yeah. So just let us know when you're ready. If you got it, if not, we will be doing a second one. So drum roll. Oh. So we'll give you another minute or so, guys. Make sure to enter. We know. What was it? What was what? The drum roll?
Okay.
There we go. She started following us, so she must have seen it.
Yep, I think that worked.
All right.
Entries in. Yep,
right,
yep, it did. I could tell by the follow. All right, let's go pick the winner for the first card.
Why is this not? Yeah, hold on.
Well, each time you'll have to select.
What? No, it's not letting me interact. Why is it not letting me interact now?
Maybe you have to click the source, then right click, then click interact.
I know exactly why I did it. Never mind. Da, 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 da. I was a little slow today, guys. So now we are going to do the draw, guys. I'm going to click start now. I'm going to find the competition, which is the win a gift card live. We are going to do one winner right now, right? So if you guys are ready, we're going to click draw a winner. Yeah, at the end, I will be doing a second giveaway for the same thing, another $5 gift card for Amazon. As you guys can see, is Kristen E. Guy, you won. Congratulations, Kristen. Let us know if you are in chat.
Yep, claim in chat, and then that will confirm
you have to be here, guys, to claim it. If you're not here, we redraw. So, Kristen E., are you in chat? You may not be here.
It's possible.
Happens. But there is a reason, guys. That's why we do it live. So that's why we say you got to be here. Yeah, that's a kind of rough one there. We may have to redraw, guys. So they have about 30 seconds, guys. Yeah. It happens. If we redraw, we just click repick winner, and then we roll on.
Yep, that's all you do. Give me 10 seconds. Let me find out if they have a different Amazon handle. So just in case there's a mismatch name for the Amazon handle. I'm waiting for Gleam to reload. Occasionally somebody's name that they put in is not the same as their Amazon handle, so I'm just confirming. Just want to make sure in case they're.
And I'm looking scruffly. It's time for a shave.
Oh, I spelled it wrong. It's Kirsten, not Kristen.
Oh, Kirsten. My bad. Hey, I am dyslexic, everybody, so remember that.
Okay, so this is Kirsten Lairley. So.
Oh, so
this is you, Kirsten. You actually did win. Glad we double checked it.
Well, hey, yeah, you just won. Congrats. Our bad for butchering your name. Don't mind us. We're here all day with jokes. Send an email to contact me at dragonblogger.com. He will get you your $5 gift card. And we will roll another one after this, but I'm just going to leave this like this for now. And we will do a repick at the end for the next giveaway. So congratulations again. Make sure to purchase something nice for yourself or somebody else this season. What email? It's contact me at dragonblogger.com. So literally contact me at dragonblogger.com.
Just replace the letters AT with the @ symbol, replace the dot with the dot. They don't let you type email addresses in Amazon chat.
Which
so
is kind of good, though.
Me
it's kind of good that they don't have that, so I kind of like it. You can't get spammed with it, but people have walkarounds. The next product is that we will be showcasing, guys, is something that Justin just had to have.
This was my Christmas present to myself. I bought this for myself. So.
This is the Sony A80J 4K OLED TV. If you guys know what OLED is, it is super, super phenomenal bright television. So I'm going to actually pull up the product page first, kind of show you guys the product page, and then we will get into a little more of the other stuff, but we got to get the product page going here. Here we go. So the product page. It is a Sony Bravia XR OLED 4K Ultra Smart TV. This is, I believe, 120 hertz, right? Yep.
Yes,
so the refresh rate is 120 refresh rate or hertz, which is very phenomenal, perfect for gaming or perfect for movies. So as you guys can see, is an OLED. The exact model name or number is XR77A80J. This does have Dolby Atmos, which if you guys have ever been to a movie theater and heard the phenomenal sound, that's usually Dolby Atmos or DTS digital sound, which is very, very cool. Now, this is a Google app TV, right?
Yep.
So it is a Google app TV, unlike some of the others, which are just, have different apps, but the Google app is a fully app loaded TV. You can get any and every app that you need to watch on there. Now, the best part about this TV, it will automatically pick up your device and rename that HDMI port the device. So it can actually pick up the PlayStation 5. It'll turn it to PlayStation 5 port. Same with like your Xboxes, it'll say Xbox. If it's a home theater, it'll say home theater. If it's, a DVD player, if you still have one of those, it'll say DVD player. That is a pretty cool thing. Now, the conventional OLEDs are very bright, but the XR OLED gives the contrast ratio a higher contrast ratio. Now, if I can find this, Google TV says they have about 700,000 movies and plus going. Now, I want to know is the actual res. Do you know the actual res off the top of your head? 3840 by 2160, guys. So you have a 3840 by 2160 4K with the 77-inch screen. Now just remember 77 inches, and I will actually close this off and talk about this. 77 inches, guys, for a TV. What does that mean? 77 inches is corner to corner. If you go from side to side, you're going to lose about 2 inches, so it is technically a 75-inch width. Make sure that your TV stand can actually handle the TV's width. The best part about this TV, and I know that Justin had hands-on with it, is the braces on the TV or your feet can actually slide in or out depending on the size of your stand. So if you don't have a true full 75-inch stand, you can actually drop it down, and it should fit on about a 65-inch stand, which is very cool. Just make sure it's wide enough for the legs. This should have, with the remote, should have the voice-activated remote like most new TVs nowadays, so which is very cool. It will work with Apple AirPlay. It works with Alexa. It works with Google TV Home. Alexa, turn TV off. So as you guys heard, my TV came on back there. So unfortunately, that happens. So we're going to show you guys a little video of this that Justin did for us for this TV. Why is it not popping up? I don't have the video. For some reason, I don't have the video for you. I don't have the video.
Okay, let me go share with you again because it was.
I got it. Don't worry.
Okay.
I got it. I can actually pop this up. I can probably see all this stuff. Hopefully not. If it did, it happens. Copy link. Close that. We'll actually open this up. You guys should be able to see this.
I'm here showcasing the Bravia A80J TV.
All right. No, we're going to back out, guys. I remember why the video is not showing. So you guys are not going to see that. You're going to see it this way.
I'm here showcasing the Bravia A80J TV from Sony with the
why is that
Black
showing
Widow
us that?
movie on Disney Plus, showing you the different picture mode settings and how the different colorations look between standard, cinema, and vivid mode. Obviously, with vivid, it shows a lot more color. With cinema, it's much more kind of like dim, less vibrant colors. But we'll go ahead and show you in the movie itself how it actually makes a difference while you're watching the movie. Now, if you want, you can manually adjust the color and hue, the temperature. You could do very incremental manual adjustments if you need to. Now, you don't really need to. The TV is
I'm going to talk about that in a minute, what he was just talking about.
But you can fine-tune the color as you need to and set those profiles. So we'll go ahead and just show you a little bit of the Black Widow movie, which again is an excellent movie, worth getting and having and added to your Marvel MCU collection.
Now,
just skipping around here, want to get to some action sequences where I can showcase how the color and the picture clearly look, because I want you to see the difference clearly between the different picture modes. So
yeah, it is kind of hard to find a super bright part in the movie.
So where she fights Taskmaster.
I had to try to find the action sequence to really show.
I find that Avatar the movie works the best if you want to show off coloring.
Vivid is almost too much color, right? It's standard looks good.
Yeah, but remember Black Widow was supposed to be on Deal Stream today originally, so that's why I had Black Widow on
graphics mode. But ideally, I like standard or cinema when I'm watching an action movie like Black Widow. So this is just a brief demonstration of the picture modes for the Sony Bravia A80J. Absolutely exceptional 4K TV. Love this TV with my PlayStation 5. Right now, I'm
my question is, who uses Vivid? It oversaturates the color in Vivid mode. I don't know who watches Vivid mode.
Sony Bravia
I'm going to talk about some of these modes in a second. So now that video's over, let's talk about some of this. So like what he was saying, you can manually change around like the coloring of the vividness and all the coloring. They do make a tool out there, and I know our friend Iggy had his hands on with it. It actually will connect to your screen, and then it will walk you through on a laptop or however to show you how to adjust your coloring to the perfect setting for your room that you're in. Because not every room will adjust coloring the same. Let's say like my room, I have these big windows. These big windows put a lot of light out, which glare on the TV, so the coloring will change and look different. With the product that you can get, and I can't remember the name of it, but you can readjust it to however it's perfectly set. Now, some of the modes like the movie mode or let's say standard mode or vivid mode and all that will actually affect how the TV looks. And what do I mean by that is if you're in like vivid or standard mode, you're going to notice that it's more 3D effect or more graps around the person. So it will have more depth. Movie mode kind of darkens it some, but still brings in the brightness, but it has a lot less of the, I want to say like the 3D grip. At least on my TV does that. But you do have all those settings. Now, there it is, SpiderX. That's what I was thinking of. It's a color calibration, guys. Those products can help you get the best out of your TV or your monitors. Very cool product to get if you want to get the best out of your movie and you want the best quality of the video. That product will help, and especially like with the high-end Sony TVs, they are pretty well calibrated, but everybody has their own taste. The best part about SpiderX, it will help you dial it into like perfect technology product. The TV is a very phenomenal TV, like some of the stuff that we talked about, but Justin is the one that's actually had his hands on. So I will let him talk a little more about his feelings about the TV.
Yeah, so one reason, because I read a lot of reviews on the A80J, I bought this myself, right? So when I buy a product for myself, I scour reviews and details, right? Because if I'm going to drop, $1,600 or more on a TV, I do my research. And the A80J is among one of the best out-of-factory pre-calibrated TVs you could purchase without needing calibration. So honestly, it doesn't really need calibration, in my opinion. And I put it through mostly gaming is how it tests a lot of gaming colors, even more so than movies. And it's just pretty fantastic. My PS5, because I was one of the lucky people who got a PlayStation 5 last November when they first came out. I know they're really hard to get. People can't get a hold of them yet still because they're out of stock. But this TV was meant for the PS5. It detects it, tells you exactly if you're in the right HDMI port for it, and my PlayStation 5 just looks fantastic on this TV.
Xbox Series X would as well, but this TV was meant for the PlayStation 5.
And on this TV, they actually have the gaming technology built in, so it can grasp what it's doing. That's why you get this great coloration. And for like, I think this TV is like $3,000, and it's like almost $500 off right now. That's a very phenomenal deal for such a high-end and well-looking TV. Now, if you're looking at the TV like behind me, that is a very nice and bright TV, but the price range and technology range is just a little different compared to the OLED and the QLED, as in where that's just a standard Amazon LED 4K TV. Now, just because I said it's standard doesn't mean it's truly standard, because it is a very, very nice TV. But the Sony, by far, will suppress this TV and color, look, and anything and everything else. So, now, did you get, you have the 55-inch, right?
I do not. Yeah, it's the 80-inch. It's the 70-inch that's on sale, but I have the 55-inch.
If you look at what he paid for his 55-inch at the time he bought it, that 77-inch is a very, very good deal, because it's not much more than what he paid for the 55 at the time. Yep. So, any questions about the TV, please ask us. Justin is here. He actually has the TV about 15 to 20 feet away from him.
Yeah, and I've been using Sony TVs since Trinitron monitors and TVs in the late 80s.
Tritron? So. Yeah. We used to have one. Yeah, it used to have the little stereo cabinet around it with all the speakers and the record player in it and all that. Yeah, I remember those. First TV I had a Nintendo one. Oh, very cool product. Very decent price, guys. But like I said, if you guys have any questions about any of the products that we've shown or are about to show, please ask. And remember, we are doing another $5 gift card giveaway. All
right. At the end. I realize we've been running a little long the stream, so we'll try to go quicker through the next products.
The next product I will let him talk about.
Sure. Don't have this hands-on, specifically this model, but I'm a real big, and I wouldn't look at by looking at me, right? But I used to be a real big gym buff. I used to go to the gym all the time, had an elliptical in my house, had a treadmill in my house, rowing machine in my house. I still have some of these items, and it just saves you monthly memberships of going to the gym. Even long before COVID, I'd always prefer to work out at home than go to the gym. I'm not a very social person in person. I could talk online, be on Zoom, meetings and conference calls, but I actually don't like being in social situations with a lot of people. I certainly don't like working out in front of other people. So for me, going to a gym is just not comfortable for me. I like working out in the privacy of my own home. I just don't like sweating in public. I don't like just, overexerting myself in public. So I don't like working out in gyms. I do when I need to, and I have a gym membership. I just prefer not to, and I always work out at home. Cardio is still among the best ways to keep your metabolism up. I used to do a lot of bench pressing. I used to lift a lot of weights, but I had intestinal surgery in 2016, had 5 hernias. I can't do nearly as much with weights anymore, so I'm pretty much limited to cardio activities only. A good treadmill. I'm also a gamer, right? So I try to gamify everything in my life. So a treadmill with interactivity that you can play games on, that you can watch video on. These are all really important things to keep me engaged. I listen to audiobooks. So the NordicTrack commercial series is really a good option. If you are one of those people who likes being part of subscription memberships, which can keep you motivated, right? They can keep you coming back because you have something to log into. You have a show to watch. You have something to be part of a program. That's very necessary for some people to keep them motivated and keep them coming back. If you just have a flat treadmill that doesn't have some interactivity, something that keeps you motivated, you're going to burn out on it. You're going to get bored. You're going to come up with excuses to not use it. It just sits there collecting dust. So sometimes it's really good to have some of those smart functions in your workout devices that keep you motivated and keep you coming back to it.
So now that, like we're saying, this is the NordicTrack commercial series, guys. This also comes with a 30-day iFit membership. This is like $400 off right now. So you're paying about $1,600 to have the comfort of your gym inside your house. Now, just remember, if you guys have a gym membership, you guys know what they cost, unless you go to some of the other ones, which are like $15 to $20. But if you go to the nicer ones, you're going to spend about that amount every year just for yourself and not the family. As in where the NordicTrack, the whole family can jump on this, use this. You'll have the video playing in front of you, and you can use it right there. Now, just remember, guys, this is 80 inches by 40 inches by 63 inches, but it is foldable, will fold up, has wheels, can slide out of place and be put away. Again, this is the NordicTrack commercial series, guys. And like we said, we're going to try to rush through a few of these as quick as we can. So if you have any questions about this,
two more things to know about this one. This is a heavy duty one. So if you're a little bit of a heavier person like I am, this will support 350 pounds. A lot of those cheaper treadmills are not going to do well for people over 200, 250 pounds. So this one supports up to weight of 350 pounds and up to 12 miles per hour is the max speed of the ramp. So it's solid and it's just heavy duty. You could fold it up when you're done using it so it doesn't take up as much space too.
Right on. So any questions about that, guys, just let us know and we will actually answer. Now, what is the next product?
Fitbit Versa 3, which is also covered by Levante.
Right, Fitbit.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Fitbit Versa 3.
So
Levante
this
covered
quick
this
video,
one.
guys. This is a minute video.
And I'm absolutely in love with it as far as smartwatches go. I have an Apple Watch, and I've used it for a long time. And I wanted to try something new, something specifically meant for you know, like working out and stuff, not necessarily just for you know, like the iPhone. And I've loved it. It's so nice and easy to use. It keeps track of all my steps, and it feels really good. It has the little sensor for like checking your heart rate and all that. It keeps track of your steps. You know, if you press it, it tells you different information and stuff. You know, how many steps you've taken, your heart rate, all of that. How many calories burned, and that's one thing that I like. It's really easy to go just straight up out the box. You don't have to like learn anything super hard. It's also nice because it works with your call and texting and stuff. It also has like a music control on it that lets you use you know, like your whatever media app you may be using on your phone and stuff. And it also has a super fast charger. Basically, if it's dead and I plug it up on the charger, leave it for 10 minutes, you know, I can at least use it for you know, a good hour or so after that because of just how fast it charges. So if you're in the market for a smartwatch.
So guys, that is the Fitbit Versa. Now I can actually talk a little bit about these. They can keep track of your blood pressure, guys, if you guys need. Like he said, you can actually answer your calls, text messages through it. Now at $180, it's like almost $40 off from the $230. It is a very nice deal, especially if you guys want just a smartwatch. If you guys are not like me, don't like wearing, you know, bright blingy watches, smartwatch might be the way to go. If you guys need to keep track of your blood pressure, a smartwatch is definitely the way to go. It also keeps track of your counts. It'll keep track of all the other things, answer your text messages, your calls. You can change your media, like your music that you're listening to through your bud, through your watch. So if you guys have any questions, please ask. We will try to answer with that one. So if Justin has any input on that.
No, it's just really good, the Versa, honestly. It's just a really good smartwatch. I don't have them myself, but I've considered getting one.
Yeah. So the next product, guys, is the Syncom Eye Massager. This thing I'll let Justin talk about because he has, and then I'll play the video.
So what this is something you wear over your eyes, and it blocks out the light, and it has airbags inside of it that they fill up with air, and then they you know, compress and then decompress, and this massages your brow and your orbital socket and your eyelids. It also has these tiny little kneading balls, which are very gentle, by the way. I was a little hesitant to use one of these, right? Because I hear kneading balls on my eyeballs with my eyes closed. I'm worried it's going to hurt my eyeballs. Does not hurt at all. The pressure is not too hard. It's very soothing. I get migraines very often. I probably get 2 to 3 migraines a week. And if you know somebody who has migraines or you have migraines, you know how devastating they could be. You can be sensitive to sound, but I tend to not have sound sensitivity migraines. I have light sensitivity migraines, where just staring at a monitor with like a white background or a white page will just send shearing, stabbing pains in my eyes. This really helps soothe my eyeballs. it's weird. When I have migraines, my eyes, they normally are soft. They feel like they turn to marbles. They get all hard. This really helps alleviate some of that. I just lay on the couch, let it do a 15-minute session, and just kind of soothe around my eyes and soothe around my eyes. And it really does help a little bit. It doesn't get rid of migraines. I still have to take something to help, but it does help alleviate and relieve some of that pain and pressure and tension on my eyes while I use it. It's just a really, really good massager. It also provides heat too, and that heat helps soften up your blood vessels behind your eyes and around your eyes too. And it's just a really nice eye massager.
All right, guys. Now we're gonna play a little bit of this. I don't think this is a super long video. Actually,
the
it's 3 minutes
eye
long.
massager. Now, this is a very unique product
because this was clipped from a previous live stream.
Eye massager I've ever reviewed.
Was it?
Because I didn't even know these type of products existed until recently. So this is the second one I reviewed, and it has some pros over the previous one that I reviewed, which I won't name that brand because that's not the brand that sent me this one. So this is the Syncom eye massager. And what this does is it has kneading, kind of like shiatsu balls, as well as little, think of them
It
like
actually has the balls in it. That's weird.
That expand and inflate.
Yeah, the previous one that I used didn't have the kneading balls, so I was a little worried about that at first.
I don't know how I feel about the balls on my eyes.
And it uses the gentle massaging balls and the heat to help relieve eye strain and stress around your eyes. And the previous one I reviewed was just airbags. It didn't have as much heat, and it did not have those rolling balls. So I'll be honest with you, I was afraid to try this thing because when I heard it has shiatsu rolling balls, I was worried about these little, beads or something rolling over my eyeballs, even with my eyes closed. You power button them, it charges via USB-C. Turn it on.
Dude, it's USB-C.
It says welcome.
Good job, guys.
And then you just put it on, and it starts going. No fancy buttons to use.
We give kudos, golden stickers to people who use USB-C.
So, right now, I don't know if you can hear it on the microphone, but it's doing vibrations and just a hissing. So it's testing. Now it's rolling the little balls around my eye, and I feel it rolling. And again, you can adjust the strap.
So we're not going to play this full clip, guys. I mean, pretty much you'll get the gist of most of this right here.
Just feel free to ask any questions since I actually have this product in hand. It's right now sitting on my shelf in my house. I use it once a week.
I will ask one question about the product. What is the battery life like since it actually heats up, massages, and all that? What do they suggest the battery life is like?
That's a really good question. I've never drained the battery because I always use it for a 15-minute session, and I just leave it sitting. I've had not charged it in 2 weeks, so I've used it 6 times in 2 weeks, and I haven't actually put it back on the charger yet.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
that answers my question.
It says it could have 2 to 4 hours of battery life, right? But it auto shuts off in 15-minute sessions, and I don't use it for more than 15-minute sessions. So you could probably get 8 to 12 or 8 to 16 uses out of it between charges.
Dude, at $54 right now, $54.99, and it's normally $90. That's a good deal, and I bet you I don't have hands on with it. I bet you it does a really good job of helping the migraines. I know it would not help my migraines because I have cluster headaches, which is a totally different thing. But I bet you they work pretty good for people, and especially just people with stress headaches.
Yeah, it only does it around your eyes. So if you get the headaches where they're the side of your temples, it doesn't do anything for the side of your heads. It only does the front face of your eyes.
So yeah, I suffer from cluster headaches, so it's just a totally different thing. So I know it wouldn't work for me, but I actually kind of want to get hands on with that one. All right, guys, any questions about that product, again, ask, guys. We're going to go on to the next product, which is the Ninja OS 101 pressure cooker and air fryer, guys.
Again, another Levante coverage.
Okay, so, and at $119 right now, it's about $30 or $40 off. Not a bad deal. We're just going to play the video, guys.
I had to unplug it to bring it out of my kitchen, but here is my...
Guys, and so this cooks 2 pounds of French fries with less frying, and it actually cooks food much faster. Pressure cookers cook your food faster.
It quickly replaced a lot of...
Nice capacitance thing.
I mean, my air fryer is pretty big, but I don't think you could do that.
Just because
Doggo.
It's just so useful for so many different things.
Yeah, this is Doggo Obi. Named
after
the Obi-Wan.
Right now, it doesn't have the little platform to set in it because I took it out to wash it because I used it today. But it's just so versatile. It has so many settings on it. If you can see here.
So does that have a locking lid is my question.
Typically, I end up using
Yes,
the
it does have a
air fryer
locking
and I
lid.
set it to about
Because it's an air
390,
pressure
and I
or
use
pressure
it
cooker.
on
That's what I was wondering.
pork
Yep.
chops,
Because it's a pressure
so
cooker, it has to have a locking
food
lid.
rather than using the micro. I love this thing compared to using
But you
the
could use it as a
microwave for
steamer,
reheating
a slow
food. It's just
cooker,
absolutely
a fryer,
amazing. And
saute.
it doesn't take up much space.
Yeah,
at
it's
all,
kind of
you
cool
know?
that it's also
It
an
ends
air
up
fryer. It's
replacing
just, to me, that
the
seems
need
a
for
little
having
weird.
so many
Yeah, it's
cast
extremely
iron
versatile.
skillets,
Extremely
Teflon
versatile.
skillets, stuff like that. When you can just
So
throw
just to
something
tell you
in,
how much this
and you can
product's
do a
liked,
lot
it
of
has
things. You can air
2,428
fry,
ratings on
you can
Amazon,
do
and it's a full 5
like
stars.
gumbo
Not
and
even 4.5
soups and
stars.
stews
It is
and
very
That's
rare to
crazy.
see a product that's all
just
5
love this
stars
thing. I
on
geek out
Amazon.
about it
Hey,
every
that is
time
actually
I
very
get to use
crazy.
it.
5 stars.
And like I said,
Yep.
there's so many
Very rare to
features
see a
in there.
product that has that many reviews and
Spending
ratings, and
time
it's still a
looking
5
through it
star,
and
a full
looking
5
at
star.
it and
Yeah.
getting
Very
to
rare.
use it, it's okay if you mess up the first couple times figuring it out on your own. Also, there are so many people using so many guides.
See, I had one kind of like this, but I got rid of it. I never used it. And now that I got the new air fryer and I use it all the time.
Temperature for how long.
Yeah, I
It's
use
just
my air
weird.
fryer too. But I have a separate slow cooker and then a toaster oven and air fryer. I don't have an all-in-one thing like this.
See, yeah, I have the all-in-one. It just don't do like deep fry or pressure cook. But it does do the rotisserie chicken and everything else. It's like 10 in 1.
And have something that can do basically everything.
Guys, that is the Ninja OS 101. And like I said, at a phenomenal price of $119 right now, that is a really, really great deal.
The next product is one of the coolest floor lamps. Love this floor lamp.
I love this lamp, guys. This lamp is very, very cool. Now, I've actually got hands-on with 2 of these lamps. I have one more I got to get hands-on with at some point this weekend. This is from Boost Area. This right now is a smoking deal for this lamp, guys. This is $39.99. It's normally $63. But this LED lamp is very cool because the head can rotate to straight up and down or in a different angle of 90 degrees. I believe it is a 90-degree angle. Yeah, 90 degrees. It goes up to 70.8 inches tall. It has a fingerprint adjust sensitive, so you can change the brightness. You can dim it. It's a stepless dimmable. It does do the 3000K daylight. So just remember, it's not the ultra bright, but it is a very nice brightness. This is a 20 watt, 200 LM brightness LED bulb. Now I will play this little video of this, guys. This product is pretty phenomenal. Jeff, our buddy Jeff from the team, has actually had hands-on with this, so we will actually play this.
Hello, everyone.
And I'm going to go full screen.
My name is Jeff, and I'm here today to talk to you about this absolutely amazing lamp from Boost Area. I have everything that was in the box unpackaged and in front of me, minus the instructions, but I want to quickly go over a few things I noticed with this. There's 3 really cool features right here. First off, everything is daisy chained together, and everything just screws into the piece before it, so assembly on this is going to be extremely easy. Secondly, each of these little tubes, they're made out of metal. That's really going to help with the durability, and not only are they made out of metal, but each one of these is a lot heavier than I thought it was initially going to be, so it's really thick metal. That's really going to help with the durability. Finally, and my favorite feature, this is exceedingly heavy. The base right here, it weighs a lot. And with that, that's going to really help, because if someone were to bump into this or something were to push against it accidentally,
I love the weighted base because
really
when they're so tall that they do wobble.
So when you have a very tall lamp like this, that's going to be crucial. The head right here, these are LED bulbs inside this, and they are exceedingly bright as well. They go all the way up to about 2,000 lumens in intensity.
Now remember, guys, you cannot change these bulbs in this one. The LEDs are permanently in there. There is no changing that bulb.
2700K up to 3,000.
You do get a long lifespan
and that's
with
going to
it,
be
though.
a nice, bright, warm, like sunshine daylight. So I really like that as well. I'm going to use fully.
Now I'm going to kind of clip up to the part where it's up right here, guys,
fully installed and
so you guys can see this.
Neat feature
this is cool.
This head is fully movable, so you can have it pointed towards the ceiling.
So it is a rotatable head up and down, guys, for 90 degrees.
And this on switch here is
to make it point towards what you want.
This is an exceedingly bright lamp, so those 2,000 lumens, it's bright. I'm going to start with it up at the ceiling, because at full light, it'll light up the entire room when it's not pointed at anything. So another neat feature here as well You can dim this as well. So if you put your finger over the button for 5 seconds.
And that's called a stepless
or
stepless dimming. So you just hold onto it, it'll step down without you having to control it. You just hold down and it does it itself.
It's just
very cool.
And it does remember the previous setting that it was at. So if you turn it on again, it's not going to be blindingly bright. This is a very well designed.
Like you said, guys, it has a remembering light. So if you guys like where it was at, it will actually keep it there. Now, guys, he read my mind because I was going to personally pay for one myself. So Justin, Justin said it right there. We're going to do 2 more $5 gift cards, guys, instead of 1 because we went so long. I was actually going to suggest it. I pay for it out of my own pocket for 1. But since he did that, we'll go from there. So the next product, guys, is from Good Pick. This is a small woven basket. These baskets are pretty cool. They are very strong, very durable, and they are braided like almost rope style. The handles can actually hold these. Natalie from our team actually had the video on this, so we're going to show this. But first, I'm going to pop you over to the page. We're going to actually show you guys this for a second, and we're going to show you guys it does come in several colors. You have the black and coffee brown. You have what I call as blue and cream white. You also have the dark gray and white. We also have the gray and white stripe, the navy blue with white stripe, or the pink with white stripe. Now, I wanted to show you guys the colors because it does come in a very simple colors. Now, this basket is a 12-inch by 8-inch by 5-inch oval basket. So this is a modern jute rope basket, which means it's a rope fabric twined into a rope pattern. Now, I will pull up the video for this, guys, right here. Hopefully that is showing for you guys, and we will play this for you.
We're going to be unpackaging and taking a look at this awesome basket here. I'm super excited because I'm needing a new place to store my cat's toys, and it matches their cat tower here. So I think that this is going to be a really good addition to all the kitty's stuff. Speaking of the kitties. Bean, I can't get it open. Oh, there we go. Oh, God. I'm dropping things. She's clumsy, too. Ooh. So this basket's super cool because I didn't realize that you'd be able to fold it so easily. And it's got the little handles. Oh, this
You have the larger one of this, right?
Correct. I have the giant version of this.
So is it like a regular rope or is it hip rope?
You in there.
No, it's regular rope.
Okay, so it's like just a.
Although it's soft, it's not actually like as rough or abrasive as like rope used type of.
Yeah, that's why I was asking.
Because also I feel like this would be a good
it's
cat
very
basket
soft.
because she's not gonna claw at it.
I know they're
Like
super
those
strong.
wicker baskets, they'll claw at them sometimes. This would be an awesome gift just for anyone.
Yeah, we're using it right now as my son's temporary laundry basket while he's visiting from
Techno Geek. I truly appreciate it. We try to do our best. And like we said, since we ran a little over, we're going to actually pick 2 more $5 winners, guys, instead of just 1.
It's really cute. It's really versatile.
This is a really long stream for us, but if you guys know me, my streams will actually be pretty long. Once I start controlling stream in a while.
Like this, you can kind of move it around your house as
I like to show as much about a product that I can
nice.
to give you guys as much detail as I can.
Because it's so versatile, and I love the fact that it can pack up so easily. Because if you were,
I tell you, it's very cool that it's foldable like that.
Which is really, really nice.
Yeah, excellent product. These Good Pick baskets are amazing. You don't regret any of them. Every one we've tested is great.
Like, just let me sleep. Come on, guys. He's like meow, 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 meow.
I was half expected to pick the cat up and put it in the basket. Honestly.
So that is the Good Pick small woven basket. Again, guys, it comes in several colors. Now, guys, we always say, we appreciate everybody sticking around with those guys. We are going to do the Gleam giveaway if it will pop up here. We're going to do a Gleam giveaway, guys, and enter. Also, remember, we also have a separate giveaway for a $100 Amazon gift card going on over at our other channel, or not other channel, but over at our blog. But it is an Amazon gift card, so do not forget to enter that. That is a $100 one. Plus, tomorrow, guys, we are giving away 2 sets of diamond earrings, 1 diamond pendant necklace, and 2 $25 Amazon gift cards. So, if you guys are in chat, make sure to enter today's giveaway because we will be drawing 2 more winners, guys. You have to be here to win it. I am a little off camera, so my screen is kind of blocking me. I need to readjust that later. So, guys, Justin will post the link one last time. Make sure to enter, guys. Yeah, there you go. So the thumbnail, guys, will show everything you guys need to know about tomorrow's giveaways, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, guys, you have another minute to enter, and then we will be picking, guys. Just make sure if you haven't entered and you're trying to enter, let us know so we don't draw without you. We don't want to, miss people, and accidentally pick you and you not be in there. I don't know if Justin has anything to say or add to this stream.
No, it was a good stream. We had a lot of good products today.
You guys make us what we are, so we truly appreciate everybody watching, joining in, chatting with us. It's without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do what we do, and we enjoy doing this. This is what we pretty much put our time and effort into daily. I mean, Justin does have a separate job that he does daily, but if you knew him, he probably puts in 20 hours of work between the both jobs and this daily. I don't know when he sleeps. Or do you sleep?
3 to 4 hours a night.
I think that's what I got last night. So, all right, guys, we're going to draw a winner. We're going to pop up the competition, guys. You haven't. You better enter quick,
Just
Ed.
in time, Ed.
You better enter quick. Justin does not sleep. Yeah, Justin doesn't sleep. So make sure to enter, guys. We are about to do the little giveaway of 2 more $5 cards. Yeah, Ed, you made it right at the end of our 3.5 hour stream. Good, sir.
2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. Started 6.
Almost 3 hour stream, yeah. I can't see the clock, so I knew we went over, but yeah, I don't sleep either. I think I got 2 hours last night, maybe 3. I was up and down. So bummer. Ed, this was an impromptu Amazon stream today.
Normally we game stream to Twitch on Saturdays, but I was up so late getting my son from the airport because he'd come home from the Navy, and the flight was delayed 5 hours, and so we were like, let's just do a deal stream instead.
All right, guys, make sure to enter and make sure you're here because you do have to claim it in Amazon chat. So, Ed, if you're entered, let me know. If not, I'm going to start drawing. He's not answering, so it must be entering. Yeah, he some flights are getting delayed for certain reasons, but he finally made it in late last night. So they're going to have a good vacation. Yeah, we did not watch it last night. We do plan on watching that. If I can get out from underneath the several videos I have to do. All right, guys, we're going to draw. You have 10 seconds to enter, and then I'm going to draw the first one, and then we'll do another 30. So, I watched all the series yesterday. Please, no spoilers. I beg of you, no spoilers. Oh, tickets for Spider-Man. I'm going to have to wait for that to come out on video or Disney. All right, guys, we're drawing the first winner. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, we're doing 2, so you still have time to enter. Enter, buddy. Enter now, guys. If you didn't, Javitha. If I butcher the name, I apologize. Javitha is our winner. You must be in chat to claim it. If you're not in chat, Justin will check to make sure that it is perfect. And that is the actual person's name. But make sure to enter because we are going to draw another one, guys, or if we have to redraw. Jimmy L says he's here. I'm just not sure. Justin, you there? I think we lost Justin, guys.
No, I'm here. Right. Yep. You got it, Jimmy. You know the email. Contact me at dragonblog.com.
Right. Congrats, Jimmy. I did not know the name, so like I said, names can change, so Hey, works for us. Contact Justin over at contactme@dragonblogger.com, guys. Congratulations. Now we are going to redraw another winner. You have 20 seconds to re-enter, so make sure you are entered before I draw for the next one. So I will give you guys 20 seconds for anybody that is popping in now for the draw.
Yeah, you could repick win because I already have them logged as the winner, so we're good.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do, is just repick. That's what I did.
So much easier than trying to read chat, type out names.
Ah, dude, that was. I'm not even go there. And what's worse is I'm such. I'm a fast typer.
I know. I punished you. I really did.
If I don't have to read something and type, I can type fast. But if I'm reading it and typing it, it's not going to happen. So we have the Gleam system from now on, which is going to be great. Yeah, that was pretty bad, and I apologize to everybody for how slow it was. But I'm dyslexic, so from me reading, I have to reread the name 3 or 4 times to get the name and then type it out. So, all right, guys, we are gonna roll for the next winner. Here we go. The next winner is Dana A. Dana, congrats! I believe you just popped in chat. You were here just a second ago. If you're still here, Dana A. Let us know.
That's Cosmic Kia. Dana Cosmic Kia. You here? Claim 60 seconds. Still here, Dana.
Yeah. If not, we re-roll. So, let's see.
Yeah, I have no idea. PC Phil, I have no idea how you get your letters upside down like that in your handle.
It's a copy and paste thing. Oh. So there's a thing out there that can do it. Oh, there's Dana. Congrats. Okay. Contact me at dragonblogger.com is the email. Email contact me at dragonblogger.com, and he will get you your gift card out to you right away. There you go.
Oh, cool.
UpsideDownText.com.
Thanks for that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. There's a lot of them out there that does all that. So congratulations to all the winners for today, guys. We will be back tomorrow with another good stream with Mrs. and Mr. Dragon Blogger. They will
do not forget Diamond Jewelry Mystery Box, $2 $25 gift cards, not $5 gift cards.
You are doing a mystery box.
Yep, and a mystery box.
Right on. So, and next Thursday, guys.
I'm going to reduce the products in the carousel to cover the fact that we're doing boys.
No, Rachel has to work today and tomorrow. She pretty much has to work all the way through Christmas. She is not a happy camper right now, so no Rachel. So, I mean, her name might pop up in chat, but that's not Rachel. Anyways, guys, thank you for sticking around the long stream. Remember, tomorrow, another stream. Next Thursday, another stream. Then I'm off for a couple days. But you may get an impromptu pop-up from maybe Justin. You never know. I may pop up in it. But, guys, again, thank you. Have a great day, and we will see you guys all later.